Look to ask for a shot and I take it.
That is. We starting that rule right now.
I don't
It's bad luck.
alcohol. It's disgusting.
Why you don't drink alcohol? When is it disgusting?
But you out here respecting your body and shit?
Yes.
Wow.
My body is a temple.
Wow. My body is my temple.
First of all,
You say no, you don't the nigga eat hot dogs?
Wait, what
You
happened?
said no,
He don't
eat
drink.
hot dogs.
Nigga don't drink Hennessy, but he eat hot dogs. You're not even living right. Stop it. That's the most fake. That's the most bullshit.
I'm not taking a shot.
Titties, big ass titties. You got to, cause it's bad luck.
What was that?
So you just suck the cup's dick instead of just drinking the shot.
Fuck. Oh my god, this is nasty.
Swallow it.
I'm not gonna be part of this. Wait a minute.
Oh my
Let's get some water.
Anyway,
Whatever.
Jesus.
all right, we have a special guest in the building.
That shit nasty. Oh my god.
We live from the Dirty Laundry flagship store.
Yes, sir.
We have the owner of Dirty Laundry, the nigga who makes all these funny color clothes.
Yeah, nigga, I'm in here.
KT in this bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kim is here. Kim is like Kim like the Swiss Army knife for the homies. Like Kim has like you can't
every fortnight.
Yeah, like if you can't do something amongst the homies without having Kim involved, because like Kim is like the board of directors for Dirty Laundry. She's like I guess she like a play cousin to the podcast too. She like our mama best friend kid. So, I guess you could say she's involved. You said what?
That's my god sister.
There you go. Nigga say that's my god sister. But yeah, we have them both here. Shout out to KT for letting us come to the store and record.
Yo, good looking.
This thing. KT is the worst person everybody.
Trying to fill it in.
All
Did you
right.
watch Fifth Element? And he was like, when he's like doing the interview and it's like, and he get the shit that Bruce was, and he's like, feel thrilled. That's you right now.
That's just KT is
thrilled.
the
I'm
one liner.
thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Nah, man. I really appreciate this, man. I'm really proud of you. Like, I always be bullshitting and saying I don't fuck with the brand and shit, and I know that's probably like a bad look to be saying. So I'm not gonna say it on here. But like, I said it. I'm not gonna say it like I usually say it. But like, nah, my nigga, I really just say that. I don't know why. You know why? Because I used to be fat, and I used to feel like KT did not make clothes for fat people on purpose, so I couldn't buy them. Like, I don't know why. I just thought like KT was missing all that money to spite me in my head. Like, KT was not making. He was missing all the 2X money just to get back at EJ. Like, I had did something to the nigga. But yeah.
I still wear 2X. So I feel like.
Nah, I think he made 2X's though.
I make 2X's now.
Now that I'm not a 2X no more.
Like,
Like, I lost weight to fit the clothes, and he was like, "Nah, I make big clothes now."
All right, well, y'all listen to this. My mama and my auntie who listen to this to make me feel good. Y'all come down here and get some goddamn Dirty Laundry clothes.
There you go. But nah, like, yeah, my nigga, like to see you come up from like the garage and shit, like
Yeah,
it really make a nigga proud.
It's crazy, yeah, man. I mean, shit, you seen it all. Huh? You came to the garage. You came to the garage. You did it all. You know, shit. All right, no.
Hey, look, this is the problem with really like having your friends come up here,
because it's weird.
Me and KT really friends, so it's like
I'm trying to have a conversation, looking at him in his face. It's weird.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, like, we always bullshit. We've never had a conversation. We've known each other for years and never had a serious conversation.
Hey, but he was sitting there looking at me like, yeah, all right.
Because you wasn't saying shit when you thought you was saying shit. You was like, yeah.
The smile was like,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, but yeah, man. Shit, I don't even know where to start at. You know. What should we start at? I
really wasn't asking you for your story about how you got started.
Cool. All right, well, shit.
I was just saying, like, I'm proud of you because we about to talk about a whole bunch of bullshit because I'm halfway drunk.
I'm ready. Oh my god.
And somebody gonna have to go to the store to get more liquor because I want to get real drunk before this is over. But I just wanted to say I'm proud of you, man. Like, everything is happening really quick. You got some shit you want to talk about, like as far as what's dropping. Like, I know the seasons is changing and like spring is coming. Even though LA been looking like Seattle, I don't know where the fuck this weather came from.
Weird.
Terrible.
It's weird. Yeah. So first off, yeah. The store is in Bellflower. It's off of 17824 Clark Ave, Bellflower, California, 90706.
IG.
Bang.
IG. What's the
Instagram is at Dirty Laundry LA. Website is dirtylaundryla.com. And yeah, I'm about to drop the spring release in a few weeks. I don't have a date yet though, but in a few weeks. I got like I never have dates. I suck at dates.
Nah, do your Beyonce shit. Just fucking drop this shit like out of nowhere. Like you got a flagship store, my nigga. You can pretty much do that now. You can drop shit when you want to. So that's pretty much the beauty of it.
Yeah. I got some limited stuff dropping though in like the next week or so.
All right, fuck it. Let me ask you a question because I thought this was some of the dopest shit I had ever seen, my nigga. When the window got broke, like the window of the shop gets broken, then you decide like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm about to turn this into money and do like a limited release of like a T-shirt. Like, how did that start? How much hookah did you have to smoke to get that?
Oh man, I smoked pounds of hookah. So
Man,
first off,
I love that.
First off,
it's my pleasure.
It was crazy, man. I came in and then I came late that day. It was New Year's Day, and I was gonna open up later than usual, which was like an hour later. I opened up at 11, came in at 12. My window was busted. I seen cops outside. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? So, instead of just taking it as an L and just letting it be, because I thought I was gonna have to come out of so much money to get this window fixed, I said, let me come up with a design of a bandit. Because after I didn't see the video of the camera like that I got of the guy actually stealing looking in the back. I didn't see that video until like after like the cops was about to pull off. So I had to chase the cops like, yo, I got some footage, but we couldn't get the dude's face. Whatever, he robbed me. He took my Xbox, little bitch. Took some clothes. He took a lot of blue shit, so I'm assuming he a Crip. I don't know what hood, but yeah, I just was like, shit, let me figure out a way to make this shit cool because, I'm not the type of person to take shit serious anyways, and I wasn't too mad, but I was upset, but it was pretty much.
I want that on a T-shirt. I wasn't too mad, but I was upset.
That's the way I live. That's 2019 motto. Like I
wish there was.
I wasn't too mad, but I was
captions
upset.
You put when you text people, I'm not too mad, but I'm upset.
Yeah, like that could be without a doubt. But nah, my nigga, I just thought that was dope as fuck. Like how you just flipped that really quick. Like that was you really 8-miled yourself right there. Like I could sit here and take this L, but you decided you was gonna make some money off of it. Yeah, and that was really dope. You was like burglar, robber, thief. Goddamn big KT. Goddamn big KT wasn't taking no L's, nigga.
Man, for real.
Drake. Fuck it. Like we just gotta you can't like if you're doing anything media this week, you gotta talk about Big Draco. Like we gotta talk about Big Draco.
Is it Big Draco or Young Draco? I don't know if that makes me washed or not, but
I don't think we can call him young no more. Soulja almost 30. Like Soulja closer to 30 than he is 25. Yeah. So like we gotta start. And that's what made me mad was like when he was talking about Kanye on the Breakfast Club, he said, Kanye, you setting a bad example for the kids like me and like nigga, you ain't no kid.
No
like
kid, nigga,
what the fuck? You got dependents, nigga. You better quit saying you a kid. Like,
well, I mean, I'ma just start off with saying
let's do it.
Soulja Boy is the GOAT. So there you have it. You guys can go from there.
I just want to let that moment live for a second. Because like, don't get me wrong, like, okay, so I think we hoard out this term enough that we could just use it loosely now. Like we've hoarded out legend. Like legend has been hoarded out. Like we've put legend on a host show. Like legend has walked down. The word legend like has been.
Okay, so you don't think Soulja Boy's a legend though?
No, Soulja's a legend. That's why I'm saying that. I'm giving the disclaimer that we've hoarded like the word legend out enough that we can say like Soulja's a legend. Like. Yeah. But is he a GOAT? Like to me, GOAT status is something different. Like you can be legendary now without like being a GOAT. Those is two whole different associations to me. Like GOAT status is like
I think he's legendary.
I still give the acronym of GOAT, like greatest of all time.
I think
like
he was first to the party. I think he showed a lot of people how to move. But I think
I still don't think he the GOAT. I think he the first.
We can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's the first. He's legendary.
Pioneer, yeah.
But we can't say he's one of the GOATs. That's still. I mean, I feel like that's cool.
No, because I still don't feel like he did.
When he's saying GOAT, he's talking about like overall, like he's.
Yeah, because Soulja Boy introduced us to doing shit on the internet.
Yeah,
granted, but we seen niggas do shit on the internet that like has a like. The internet has just become the bare minimum of like it's become a standard to being a celebrity now, like to being a rapper now. You have to do the internet shit now just to be a rapper. Yeah. But like now it's niggas you seeing do other shit on the internet. Like so it's not like the internet was a thing and then like who was the first nigga to go, I'm a troll on this bitch.
Like I got a question, like
and then I'm gonna do this on the internet.
I feel like he was one of the main ones to do it too. When
if you're the
Bow Wow got into it.
But that's my thing. It's like
oh my God.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy going at it. It's like excuse my but like that to me, like Bow Wow and Soulja Boy is like who's the smartest in the retarded class? Like, like being the smartest kid in the retarded class don't make like you not. I don't know, my nigga. Like you not in an argument for valedictorian just because you the smartest kid in the room full of people who drool on each other. That's just me though. That's just me. Like I don't feel like that. Like I don't know. You the only nigga in the room that know 2 + 2, but somehow you want us to make you like you're not a genius for that.
Yeah.
If you're the first to the party, does that make you the greatest?
You said what?
If you're the first to the party, does that make you the greatest? Like the first
But
nigga,
and again,
like
that go
the first nigga who dunked him versus Vince Carter. Like who you gonna pick?
And that's the conversation that we was having this week. Is like I think that goes to what do you put more of an emphasis on? Like, do you give credit to niggas who did shit first or who did shit better?
I think Soulja Boy would.
But you can't have both. That's what I was telling people is because like if you look,
but you can't have those conversations without talking about who started.
You can acknowledge, and that's what I said. You can give acknowledgement to who might be a pioneer, but at the same conversation, the nigga who first did something and the nigga who did it the greatest they're never equal. Like they're never equal.
Not, but that person always get brought into the
acknowledgement. That's what I said. You get a pat on the back, but like these niggas who pioneer shit don't want a pat on the back. They want to be acknowledged as the best. And like my thing is, you can't celebrate everybody because everything becomes a step up. So it's like the nigga who took it. Like it's either like the rest of you niggas don't matter. Like the example we gave was like a Tory Lanez remix song. Some shit Tory Lanez remix, we be like, yo, that shit is a banger. Like Tory made a banger ass song, and some shit is only good because it remind you of another song. Like Jacquees just did Candy Girl or like whatever. Like he did that shit, and nobody liked the song because he did the song good. Niggas, if you fuck with the song at all, it was just because like it reminded you of a nostalgia about the real song. Like it wasn't. So that's what I'm saying. It's like when you got somebody who did some shit first, and then you got somebody who like follows up on it. You can't. Unfortunately, like it's hard to acknowledge both of them in the same realm with the same credibility.
I'll keep it hip hop. Like if being first to the party made you great, rappers delight. All them niggas would be billionaires.
Facts.
But because you first don't necessarily make you the best. It just means you let people know this is an avenue, and then you left it up to them to blow the avenue up. Like when Soulja Boy says like he's the greatest, I think Soulja Boy had room to be the greatest. But Soulja Boy in a week has showed us why we fuck with him and why we don't. Exactly. Like he comes out like I'm the greatest and he gives all these facts and like yeah. And then he turns around and goes like Drake and does all these shit. Like, I'm like that's why you not the GOAT because your antics outweigh your work. Like if he put as much effort into his product as he does into being a fucking building hype, because I'm interested in Soulja Boy the fucking meme more than I'm interested in Soulja Boy the artist.
Yeah. Facts.
I don't know, man. I'm interested on how you feel about this because, like, I know you were joking around. I hope you were joking around. We said he's a GOAT, but I know you like acknowledge and love a lot of these young SoundCloud rappers. So, like, please explain. Were you serious about that? Like, what's your view on it? Like,
I mean, I feel like, well, he put it in a, better light. But I mean, I feel like Soulja Boy all these artists that's been rapping and like that's been coming out. I mean, I can name so many of them, so many SoundCloud rappers, but they all got their style, their whole swag, they everything from Soulja Boy. These newer artists, I'm not talking about the lyricals, the J. Coles and all that. I'm not talking about.
Let me ask you a question. But what is the swag that we saying? Like, what is the swag from Soulja that we saying that these young niggas got? Because to me, Soulja don't have a swag that, like, let me just, for me, really quick, I remember Soulja wearing Yum Yums, and I remember, like, do y'all really remember Soulja?
Yes.
Like, do y'all really remember Soulja? Like, niggas took Soulja's business platform, but, like, the swag of Soulja, like, Soulja wore baggy clothes and white glasses. Do y'all remember he had white out on his glasses, lenses? Like, I'm missing when niggas say.
But I'm about to say that was cool.
No, I'm talking about like I don't see like when I say niggas, I'm not talking about us. Like I understand us as a generation when that was popping followed it. But what I'm saying is like being a fan of a nigga and saying like a nigga birthed you is two whole different things. Like I could be a fan of Jay-Z, but like when I start rapping today, just because Jay-Z inspired me to rap, don't mean like you fathered my style of rap.
So do you think he fathered like the dance videos?
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. For our. I mean, I know everybody can go back and be like, no, New Jack Swing and Heavy D was dancing on records. I know everybody can go do that. I know that's what the old niggas is doing. You go to a barbershop, somebody gonna do that. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, my nigga. Like, I completely understand, like, what niggas is saying. But like, I think that, like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah, he did have everybody doing the dance shit.
Gucci bandana.
Soulja just gave an
AIDS,
easy
like,
blueprint. Like if I want like what you said with Hove, like Soulja gave everybody a way to make music. But if I, like you said with SoundCloud, if I go to SoundCloud, if I want to hear like even his new shit right now, if I want to hear Soulja Boy and I want to hear that sound, I can go to SoundCloud and just start clicking shit. I can find like 50 niggas that sound like Soulja Boy. If I want to go to Hove, if I want to hear Hove, I have to go to Hove to hear him. If I want to go to Nip, I got to go to Nip. If I want to go to Crit, I have to go to Crit. They cultivated their personal sound. Soulja Boy taught people to be like, not to say like they mediocre, but he gave you a way to be like, you can just make some fucking music and everybody can come to it. He made a bunch of like clones. Like if he'd have capitalized on this is my, I don't know, method to success, like he could do that. But like as far as being like one of the GOATs in rap, he's not, because I don't have to go to Soulja Boy to get the Soulja Boy sound no more.
But I guess that's my point, and then my question I was gonna ask: did this nigga did he really create a blueprint, or did he just take the standards away from rap? Because in reality, you have two perspectives of it. You have the ability to look at it like Soulja Boy was the first nigga to make music in his room and put it on the internet and bypass the record label. But isn't that a lot of the reason why we mad that we got a foot of the Didison, a Percocet, innocent, a visit? Nah, fuck that. Yeah, no, we like a little. We don't like a saturation or nothing. Like, understand me. I love the niggas who do this shit well.
Don't like the saturation, but
I love the niggas who do this shit well. Like, and I know that's the both sides of shit. You gotta take the good with the bad. But like, I only have so many. Like, I only want so many Future kids. Like, I only want so many Jay-Z kids. Like, as much as I love Jay, I only want so many children of Jay-Z. Like, I only want so many niggas on records like that. I only got a tolerance so high for that. The same way I don't want so many niggas on the song like Ready to Die. I don't want a lot of these young niggas that like want to die.
Too, though.
You said what?
It's a generational gap now too, though. Like just how you saying like you don't want to hear that. Them niggas is getting a lot of streams just because of the way it sounds. As soon as they hear that beat. That fucking
quality ain't even gotta be good.
But I think a lot of that come with hipster culture though, and I think that's a part of what I'm saying is what's behind us is like a lot of niggas just don't like on Wale's album About Nothing, he talked about the helium balloon. Like people want you to stay and just be their artist. Like niggas love. That's why like you ever see the memes where niggas be like, I'll never ask somebody who got the ox what song it is. I'll just Shazam it because the nigga ain't gonna be able to say he put me on nothing. Like I think that's what it is. Is mad niggas just will. It's so many clones now. Nigga will grab a clone just to be able to be like he got an artist that sound like the wave right now. And it's like that nigga not even good, bro. You just want to say you knew on some shit and he just sound like everything else. So you safe with picking him. And feeling like you knew on somebody. Like when you really look at it, it's 29 niggas that all sound the same. Yeah. So it's 29 different groups. Like you like, do that make sense? Like young niggas can grab one of these and you could feel like that's my own before he blow up. Like I looked at a meme that was like, who was the rookie of the year? And that shit had like 25 different rappers on that shit. I was like, nigga, that means it's legitimately 2 rappers a month blowing the fuck up. No. Think about that shit. Like back in the day in hip hop, we had like 7 artists. Yeah. Like nigga, you had like Jay-Z, Eminem, Outkast, and like, and the world still went
because they didn't have access to that. Like back then, you literally had to go.
But at the same time, nobody ever complained about the quality of music of like the Marshall Mathers LP, Blueprint, Stank on Ya. Like nobody complained about the craft of these shits. Now we got to take 7-song albums because we don't like niggas' music no more. Yeah. And our attention spans is even bam like that. Speak on it, nigga. Don't just touch on it. Like
I mean, attention span.
Well, I mean, it's the question was but. Well, no, it's not even that because we do like it because it's enough room for it to be 29 clones of Future. That's what we're saying. It's enough room for Soulja Boy to have 29 kids. But the longevity is not staying there because really like people are not truly liking their music. You like the sound. Like you like the sound of like. And then you want to be for me, what I'm saying is people like the sound and they want to be the first to say they found somebody. So you just find that any nigga who got the sound, because there's no real criteria no more. Like it's no real lyrics no more. So niggas cannot, like you just gotta want to die, have enough drugs and got a nice song. Like, I just want to die, Percocets make me fly. I just hit the beat. Like that's all you got to have. And then like somebody will find that and be like, oh, his name is World of Juice and he sounds just like Juice WRLD. And World of Juice. Like that's to me what this shit is becoming. And it's like, how much do we want to celebrate the nigga who started that? Like to me, that's like Robert E. Lee. Like we giving a nigga who started the Confederacy a motherfucking a statue. Like I get what we saying about Big Soulja, but that's why I can't make him a great. Like, you could be a legend because you did start something in music that like changed and pioneered shit, and like streaming is a huge thing because of the digital era and because of the internet. Granted, like that's a 100% thing. So you can be a legend for what you did.
But like you said, that term is just used loosely now.
You can be a legend in infamy. Like there's like people that say the legendary Al Capone and the legendary Scarface, and like you can be a legend for infamy, like for bad shit and shit that was detrimental to society. You truly can, but that don't. To me, when you say a GOAT, that's what don't allow that nigga to like.
He's not a GOAT, but he did something I would say legendary, like what started this internet kick.
And
Again, but like it.
Now. Like he's putting himself back into that spotlight.
But even that's more so for his antics more than his music. Because
But,
his music is still.
But I felt like it's now or never. Like you have to drop something. I mean, of course what did he just drop?
He dropped the whole mixtape.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he got a 20-song mixtape. Fuego, he keep, but like people not paying no mind because he keep on saying I got a mixtape out called Fugo. He's like, I got a mixtape called Fugo, and I'm like, what does he keep saying? Fugo.
You got a movie.
Is he saying like Fugo? Listen to it, like
Hip hop fuck nigga.
yeah, like hit hot nigga,
Nah, bro, I want
hit
that-
hot fuck
I want that
nigga.
movie to drop.
The Soulja movie, I'm waiting to see that. I'm dying to see the Soulja movie. I don't.
Man, I
who
wanna
do,
see that shit
who
too.
at AMC do I gotta fuck to get the Soulja movie? Like I will fuck a fat white intern.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a documentary or.
I don't give a fuck what it. Nigga, that shit could be a first player video game.
Documentary is their actor. She was like, just watch it. I was like, oh shit. I've never been so excited. Like I'm a comic book nigga. I'm more excited for this than the fucking Avengers. Like I can't wait to see the fucking Soulja Boy. Man, look, Tony Stark.
Yeah, I really want to see the Soulja Boy movie. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga came to the
I'm
kitchen.
done with it. Man. Tony Stark is dead, so.
I don't give a fuck. I really want to see the Soulja Boy movie. I don't give a fuck about
Can't kill
Avengers.
Tony.
Don't give a fuck.
Don't get started.
Not until the Soulja Boy movie come out, my nigga. Everything stops. The Avengers? Y'all talking about niggas that couldn't even beat motherfucking Thanos, and the nigga got the glove to turn them niggas into dust? Y'all talking about he got a motherfucking video game console,
They
nigga.
want that movie to do $1 gajillion. Let Soulja come through and smack Thanos in the mouth.
They gonna have to put Soulja in the goddamn Avengers movie.
Bah.
Niggas gonna be like, nah, nigga, Thanos had the motherfucking glove, nigga. Now I'm like, bah. Thanos. He gonna be with the Avengers like Thanos. So
What do you think about that comment? The question of why do you have so many businesses?
I didn't understand that when she was asking that.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I think sometimes you people reach.
No, that whole interview was them trying to like smoke him.
Yeah, they really was trying to like they was out for him.
Take off on him.
Yeah,
but, like, he hit them like what he was like. That's what I'm saying. Like Soulja shoot himself in the foot because the shit he was saying is like I can kind of when I get out of that Drake, I'm like, no, you're saying shit that ain't dumb. It's just you then turn around and act like yourself, and then
it fucks you over.
Like when she said how many businesses, I'm like, your favorite rapper got like 40,000 investments. Like if you went and looked up Hov's portfolio and like Nas, Nas ain't dropped shit before that shit he did with Kanye. Like we haven't heard of Nas since 5 Ever. He's a gajillionaire probably because he invested in. What is like Uber or Lyft or some shit like that?
Mad shit. He got Uber for sure. I know that.
So
he got
her
one more.
question was dumb. She was just trying to smoke him and herself look stupid.
Yeah.
No, and my thing is like,
Idiot.
I think. Damn, I was listening, so I forgot my point. But when he was on there, like he does overkill, so it makes it like he got the drunk uncle syndrome. Like he like. The nigga actually was good at what he did and shit, but like he just be sitting there talking and like he's easy to make fun of. He's a very easy target. Like he's a very easy target, and I think it's because like, oh, this is what I was gonna say. He's gotten so mad now that like I think he for so long just felt like he wasn't getting credit that he deserved. That now that like he said it once and we like, oh shit, yeah, that's true, and we realize it. But now he's like the person that like you ever see somebody get fucked like a bully be fucking with somebody so much that when they finally fight the bully back, they beat him to death. Like that's what I see from him right now. Like we all like the first time he said like yo niggas have stolen my style. Niggas was like oh yeah we had like some niggas did steal your style.
Marvin how to sing, nigga. First of all,
yeah, like
I told you about sexual healing. That was me. First of all, motherfucker.
Yeah, like. And I think that was my thing is like that. I was like, and that's why I said I give him the credit of being a legend. Like, but now you want to like beat me to making you be something that you not, and that's not how it's gonna work. Like, yeah, I didn't know.
That's how you know, bro. Don't have no idea. He kept saying, "I'm from Bompton, California. I'm from Bompton." And then he was like, "You really banging?" They said Bompton. He wouldn't say the hood. He wouldn't say what's said. He would. Nigga just said I'm from Bompton.
Well, because the nigga you still got hip hop police on you though, my nigga. Like you gotta remember, rappers got a whole like faction of police that follow them. So like he want to rep the hood, but he want to do it discreetly. Like he the nigga. Like yeah, that's just him. He just didn't want. He don't want that full heat, nigga. Like he still got to try to do shows. He don't want Crips in random cities. Like oh you from Fruittown, right?
That nigga ain't putting no work out there, boy.
My nigga, you seen what Casanova did to this nigga in the hallway. Casanova, one person.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, a nigga tell me my body language is mad fuego. I got to punch him to save my life. That nigga finna kill me.
I would have fired on that nigga. Like, as soon as...
That nigga Casanova
you didn't see?
bypassed.
Yeah.
Oh. Soulja Boy immediately cut his inside voice on. Cass, man, relax. First of all.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Cass looked that nigga security guard dead in the face and said, hey, like, your body language mad fuego. I'd have hit that nigga to save my life. Like, I'd have quit my job with Soulja. I got to get out of here.
So, apparently, Soulja was somewhere and Cass was in the building. And Soulja, like, kind of, like, screamed on a chick. And the chick, like, ran out the elevator. And so, Cass was like, yo, why you screaming on women? Like, why you... And Cass was like, that's a female. Like... And so Soulja was like, nigga, she a female. Why she ain't talking like a female then? And Cass was like, what, you gonna hit a female? And like, the nigga was like, nah, man. Like, and then like, so Soulja security, I guess, kind of like stepped in, like, nigga, you kind of pressed the Soulja. And like, Cass told that nigga, like, I don't like your body language, nigga. Like, your body language is flagrant right now. You was just like mad, like, and the nigga was just kind of like, Soulja was like, nah, Cass, he's security. And like he went from Big Draco to Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
it's like it was quick. So quick, my nigga. Like
it was crazy.
He was like he went from like Drake. Like he did nothing. He didn't go like Casanova. He didn't do none of that. No, like he didn't do that. He used his inside voice like, for real.
That's the shit you do when you like.
Yeah, like he was very. He had a church voice on. Like
nah, shit. That's what's scary. That's like you 16, you doing 2-a-days. You think you strong and shit. And you run up in your father and he show you what a man like. Like that's what Cass did. Like I immediately got shook for him. Like,
no, my thing was this though. The shit that fucked me up was like that nigga checked your security guard. So if he himself checked you and your security guard, he had other niggas with him.
Somebody else.
Yeah. No, not even that. You know, you lost. No, you fired. You fired. The moment he made you shut up, you was fired.
Yeah.
You quit your job. The moment
because they wasn't.
The
doing
moment you
enough.
didn't say nothing back, you quit.
They wasn't doing enough for security. I was like, damn, like, is this a security?
That wasn't a security guard. Yeah, that was a homie, my nigga. That was a tall homeboy. Like, don't get me wrong. And that's why I be telling niggas like, everybody not built just because you big and used to play defensive tackle. You not built to be a security guard, my nigga.
Right.
Like y'all gotta stop this because it's like. Suge Knight got knocked out by a barber, my nigga. Yeah. Like big niggas get knocked out by little people.
Right.
So my shit is like we gotta stop just hiring big niggas who got black t-shirts and look mean to be security guards because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be some little nigga who laugh all the time that's gonna punch him and then like he gonna be mad because he gonna just wake up. Like the club gonna be empty and he gonna wake up and you gonna be sitting there on the side of the stage swinging your feet and he gonna be like, what happened? And you gonna be like, I performed and they left and you just woke up. Like you gotta stop. Like Big Draco, that's how I know Big Draco really. Times is hard, my nigga. Times is hard. Cause if you popping a lot of shit, you gotta have your security up. That's why I'm like, shout out to 6ix9ine. Like I feel like Big Draco, like that's why I say like he a legend. Don't get me wrong, but you not a GOAT because you gave us the internet. And niggas did shit on the internet that you now gotta double back and do. Like that's what the shit like. That's why I be like, yo, are we gonna give love to the originator? Because I ain't gonna hold you up. Niggas who didn't even like Tekashi be on Instagram now being like, yo, Instagram boring without 6ix9ine. I ain't gonna hold you up. Every day I criticize 6ix9ine. Every single day I woke up at 7 a.m. would get in a group chat with this nigga and be like, yo, this nigga 6ix9ine gonna go to jail. And now he in jail. And I'm like, Instagram, boring.
Nigga. I'm the only person in this country that I just didn't give a shit about 6ix9ine.
What?
No, they all artists, my nigga. Like I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. I don't know none of these niggas personally.
Before niggas check, like I didn't listen to his music either. Like it didn't move me sonically. Like I just didn't give a shit about.
About his music though. Like he's
Yeah, I didn't.
He
was just an entertainer. I mean, bro was an entertainer. At the end of
like
the day.
We don't have to love niggas to be entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong. We watch mad movies with niggas that we hate, and y'all still watch them for entertainment. I don't understand. Like, I don't have to be emotionally invested to watch a rapper be entertainment. That's my thing. Is that like because we love hip hop, people want us to treat it with an affinity that's not really real. Yo, my nigga, I love movies too, but I don't love every nigga I go see in a movie. So I don't have to love every nigga that I listen to rap. Like, I don't. That's just my whole thing. Like, I'm just here for the art. I don't love every artist for every painting that I like. It's mad art in here. Like, and I love it. And I follow the white dude who made it on IG. but I don't fucking like. I don't love that nigga. Shout out Matt. Like shout out Matt. Matt got dope ass work, but like I don't love Matt. I don't fucking love Matt at all. Like I love this nigga work, but like I don't love Matt, and that's the same way I feel about Tekashi. Like I could lift weights to this nigga shit, and I fuck with his shit, but it's just like any artist, my nigga. I bought the music, not the nigga that made it. Like so, I don't have to give a fuck about you. Unless you fucking kids. Robert, I can't listen to Robert. Like, that's the one nigga who I'm not buying the artist or the music. Like, you fucking cheering.
Like, so, wait, hold on. So you think that you think that Robert shit is real or?
No, Robert fucking kids. Right, I got somebody. Look, this is real shit, and I'll text this nigga this week. I got somebody that like nigga Robert be wildin'. Robert be wildin'.
I don't know, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like
Robert be wildin'.
We don't know what the hell Robert was doing, but it's
Bro,
like I'm just, my thing is why now? Like why now? The nigga been chilling
because he trying to get his masters back.
Okay,
he trying to get his masters back.
Let the nigga get his masters back. Leave the nigga alone. I mean,
no. Like, and all right. Let me tell you why he like. Allegedly, why Robert Kelly believed that this shit is happening to him is that everybody know Robert Kelly can't read. Like R. Kelly can't read. That was talked about in the documentary.
Yeah.
Early on in his career, he couldn't read, and like many early '90s artists, he signed away his publishing and his masters early. Just no, like every artist will tell you, like the nigga Nori was on the front of a CNN album was on the front of a Supreme shirt, and the nigga said I had to buy the rights to that album back to even be able to let them niggas be able to put on the shirt because I didn't own the album. Like what I'm saying is your favorite artist, it's mad favorite. Yeah. That's why Chris Brown signing this new contract that allows him to own his masters is such a huge thing because it's mad artists who don't own their masters, and somebody whose music makes as much money as Chris Brown finally owning his masters is fucking crazy. Yeah. You have to understand. They said niggas killed Prince because Prince wanted his masters. Like that's what Jay was talking about on 444. This man had slave on his face. Like Prince wrote slave on his face because he didn't own his masters. The record label company did. So he was like, yo, I'm a slave to you niggas. That's why he wrote slave on his face. That's what that whole bar is about. So in Robert Kelly's mind, he's saying that he signed away his publishing and his masters early on. He couldn't read, and like most 90s artists, he was trying to make some money and he signed that away. But now like he understands what it's worth, and like niggas, imagine how much money I Believe I Could Fly alone is worth.
What? So
you have to understand that like in his mind, he's saying because he's on this current pursuit to try to get his publishing and his masters back, he feels like that's why he is under this type of scrutiny and is going through this situation.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. The record labels didn't put all of that shit out to whoever may pay somebody to do a documentary. They just ended them.
Well, at the same time, this is my thing though, bro.
I don't think running to a middle school in a singlet helped him either.
Yeah, like you was at a high school, like you was at a fucking high school. At a high school.
What was he doing at the high school? Though?
Exactly.
But
exactly. Yeah. You didn't even ask what age he was. You just said what was he doing at a high school. You didn't even ask how old he was.
My thing is, I'm not defending Robert
this shit,
for the
bro.
record. I'm just saying, like, we don't know if bro was at high school. Like, people was just
really
saying
quick.
That.
Can I just say this? I watched an interview with Robert Kelly where Robert Kelly said his freshman year of high school, he was like 16 or 17 years old.
Okay.
Stop now, but this is my concept though. This is my concept. By the time you were senior, after you was 16 or 17 as a freshman, you was a 20-year-old senior, and your classmates was 15-year-old girls.
Bro, I'm not even going that far back. On national
so now imagine after this. No, fuck that. Hold on. Let me get this off.
Go for it.
After you finish, after you finish high school, my nigga, if you was 16 or 17 as a freshman, by the time you finish high school and just decide you're gonna come back the next year for a football game, like we all did in high school, came back when we was 18, 19, just for the homecoming game or whatever it was, my nigga, is for people who was in college couldn't. I understand that, but some niggas did go back to high school for that next year. Yeah. If you the motherfucking homecoming queen, you gotta go back the next year for your homecoming shit. So don't give me that. Like fuck that. I understand, my nigga. You my nigga, but I'm not gonna let that live. I understand what you're trying to say, but nah, that ain't gonna fly, my nigga. So I'm gonna put a knife in that one right now. Everybody went back the year after, my nigga. Shout out to you if you gonna sit here and say you didn't for the pod, but you're a liar. So next, what I'm saying is this, my nigga. If you was 20 years old when you graduated and you went back a year later, you bought liquor for the parties at the high school, my nigga. So you had no business even going back. If I graduated high school when I was 20, I'm good, my nigga. I'm embarrassed to come back to this shit at 21. Like, last year I was out there myself. Like, you look stupid.
But he probably not thinking about it. I'm not defending his ass. He fucking nasty. But y'all fucking knew that. My point is y'all fucking knew this already 20 years ago. However long ago y'all saw him pee on this little girl. But when you said when he's 20 years old or whatever, when he's coming back, he was in the same grade as them, so he's thinking that they're all peers. He's not thinking of a fucking age. That's why he said age is nothing but a number.
And that makes you a creep.
No, I don't think.
But they were in the same class, so he's not thinking like, oh, he's thinking these are my friends. I'm saying like if you were to go back after you graduated, you're not thinking, oh, these are kids. These are my classmates.
Yeah,
so
it's normal. That's normal. Like that's normal as fuck.
I'm not even.
Especially if you was held back 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Whoever's your classmates. I don't give a fuck if you're 21 when you graduate and your friends is 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are your homies. You looking at it as.
So what did he look at Ali as?
No, I'm saying like that part I get, but as a grown man.
No, because I was about to say it's numerous occasions. Like,
how old is 19? How old do you deal with? He was like, what is a teenager? As a grown, that in and of itself, I was like, we good, my G. Like we good right here.
If a nigga would have asked me that question, I would have said I don't talk to nobody under 30 at all.
Well,
I don't speak to people that's 28. If I don't give a fuck. If you under 30, I don't talk to you.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on two different. This is on 2 different episodes.
I'm not talking directly to you no more. Tell him I'm not talking to you.
In the title. So like, I don't got none of that. Like I don't like 18-year-old busting. I don't like none of that. Like, at home by myself, really getting it popping. I don't like that on my shit anyway. So.
I feel it, but my thing is this: the dude in the interview tried to play R. Kelly. He slipped that shit in there. So he said, "How old are we talking?" When he said teen, like nigga, 18 is an adult. So he thought I looked at it like R. Kelly was like, nigga, what you trying to say? Like, teen what? How old?
He knew he was.
I understand, but
he was in the middle of investigation.
Come on,
like he left his lawyer's office to go to that interview. He knew what he was doing. That
nigga asked R. Kelly, "Come on, my nigga." R. Kelly said, "Nah, I don't do cocaine. I just like the way it smell." Like, no, nigga, that's the same shit, nigga.
They was
like, what the fuck?
R. Kelly had just
wordplay crazy.
R. Kelly had just left the meeting while they asked why his bedroom smelled like Johnson & Johnson. So like,
oh my god, man.
Nigga said this shit last week. You fuck bitches that smell like PE. Your bitches smell like. If this bitch got to come to her house and she got to take a school uniform off to put lingerie on, she too fucking young, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
All right, so
if you can't buy a bottle and pull up to the crib, bro, I can't deal with you.
Right. Okay.
I don't have nothing in common with a 19-year-old chick.
My thing is this. All that other shit, we don't know what happened. We don't know what the hell went down. We can't say it's just on a documentary of a bunch of people hating because they broke. All them niggas is broke. They need money. Now, the Aaliyah situation is the only thing that's tricky because it's like, bro, what was you doing? And
wait, that's the ill shit though, bro. You saying one case of child pedophilia is not enough. Like, that's the ill shit.
Oh, no,
saying one case is tricky, nigga. One case is enough.
I'm just saying it gets tricky on that situation because it's like, damn, now that's going to make me believe all the other shit that everybody's saying because of that situation.
But what I'm saying is, what more do you need to have to believe? If you know the one thing, why is the one thing a precedent to believe the other shit?
First of all,
why is the one thing not enough?
Because Aaliyah's mom said that girl was lying the whole time about the whole situation. Even though they had the little documents of whatever the marriage shit, it's just too much.
What's your need to marry a 15-year-old? What do you marry? Wait, hold on. I want to know answer to this. What do you need to marry a 15-year-old for casually? Like, what you need to marry a 15-year-old for?
I told them this. All right, there's places in the world because the U.S. ain't just one place in the whole world. There's other places in the world where people are allowed to marry kids and it's normal to them. This wouldn't freak them out. Hearing this R. Kelly shit would not freak them out. They'd be like, all right, cool. There's places where it's normal to have like 7 wives. That's
and I completely understand that. In those places, okay, so let's talk about a place like India where. Let's just give that for an example. Yeah. There's also rivers where people take holy baths in shit rivers in India. That disgusted you. In your fucking face, that disgusted you. But guess what, though? Guess what? That's one of their customs.
Right.
That is one. Just like marrying children is one of their customs, taking a bath in a shit river is also one of their customs. You see how that fucking disgusted you? You want to know why that disgusted you? Is you grew up in a land where that custom is something that is disgusting to you. Just like you grew up in a land where having a sex with a child, even though it is a custom somewhere else, is fucking disgusting to you. Even if you grew up in a place where 16 is the age of consent, she was 15.
Right.
She still, no matter where you are at, if 16 is your age of consent and that's where you are programmed at to be like, oh shit, that's the age where I could fuck her as an adult. Guess what? She was 15 when you married her, nigga. So how old was she when you first fucked her?
And how old was he?
How old was she when you romantic? 23. How old was you when you romantically like got invested with her? if you was 23 and married her at 15.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that's some creepy shit. I'm not siding with
That's
the nigga.
my whole point, bro.
But
Just because we can't use the rule of like, oh, it's a custom in other places because you wouldn't adapt no other custom from that place.
Yeah.
So why you picking even that one to even decide we gonna even like use that as an example if that's being okay?
Well, the problem with it is, and I ain't no damn celebrity. I ain't been on tours. I ain't done none of that. But I can only imagine being an artist on tour with somebody for so long, doing music with them in the studio all night, all day. That whole age shit is out the window.
So if you collabed with a kid, so if you collabed with a kid,
hold on. You got to remember, bro. How old was he? Was like when he married it? How old was he?
23.
That's
so you got hit. I mean, a 23-year-old, bro. That's still little kid mindset. You're not even there as an adult.
Even that could play to the point. If I'm 20, me at 23, like, okay, I don't know. Everybody in this room, you imagine like the life you was living at 23, just wilding.
Yeah.
If I'm 23, I'm a millionaire. Like the wildest things you think about in your mind.
Yeah, we're not talking about regular nigga 23. We talking about 23. You platinum. You 23 and platinum.
That'll do the most wildest shit to you for $4.15 U.S. currency.
Yeah.
So I don't give
you
a
got
shit
grown
about
women
15-year-olds.
falling out over
Because
you.
there's some,
This is post like you got
Okay,
grown women
but
falling
look,
out over you.
all right. What about this? Even though it's irrelevant,
There's a third
even though
woman
it's
that a
irrelevant,
smart
but it's the
family to
same
stick my
shit.
balls.
Drake
What?
rented out a whole entire restaurant for a 17-year-old. He was fucking with a 17-year-old.
nigga's weird,
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Like
That's
these
not
adults that's
All
doing
right,
Okay,
it.
but
I mean,
even so that's one of those things again where I go,
Maple syrup
what is the age of consent in Canada? If Canada's age of consent is 16 and you've grown up your whole life feeling like the age of consent for you is 16, I can't. It's hard for me to argue with that because what I'm doing now is there's 8 states in the United States that 18 is the legal age of consent. Do we understand that? It's only 8 states. In 42 other states, the age of consent is under 18 years old. In California, we just so happen to be one of the 8 states that has a consent age of 18 years old. So for every Californian, anytime we hear about somebody in Chicago, anytime we hear about somebody in Louisiana, anytime we hear somebody about Florida, we think they're disgusting because 16 and 17 are legal consent ages in those states. But to us, we are programmed to believe 18 or nothing.
Yeah,
I went to
exactly.
college in a state where 16 was a consent age.
Yeah.
I had a homeboy who fucked with somebody who was 16 years old. I could not fuck with that nigga. Like I couldn't fuck with the bro. Like I fucked with him before that. Like that was the bro, and I couldn't fuck with him no more after that. Like
He had a 16-year-old girl.
he had a 16-year, and that was the legal age of consent. So you have to imagine.
That's wild.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like because 18 is what you know is consent. That's wild to you.
At the end of the day, yeah, that's out. I couldn't mess with a 16-year-old. I'll probably
So I'm not saying I can condone nigga shit, but like my shit is just like
there's no level where this shit makes sense.
It
Like,
don't.
If you a grown up, like I'm a grown up piece of shit right now. Like I need me somebody that's grown. Like I need that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you gonna do for me? Like
Yeah. Straight up.
What?
yeah, like at 23, my nigga, I had shit that I wanted to do sexually that a 15 or a
I'm
16-year-old or an
Bro,
18-year-old,
like,
a
what the fuck I'm finna do
19-year-old, a
with you?
20-year-old could do
I'm a
nothing
piece
for
of
me.
shit. Like,
Yeah,
what
like
I'm with you, bro?
I'm a disgusting nigga. Like I don't want nothing to do with nobody who's young and timid. Like I need a full blown. You got to be disgusted, just as disgusting as me. Like I can't do nothing with somebody. I have to explain why I want you to do this to me. Like I gotta be like, yo, do this, and she be like, let's do it.
Why are you doing that? Get out.
Yeah,
What are
like
we doing? What are you talking about? What are we talking about, my
yeah, like I can, like if I gotta explain something to you, yeah.
What you doing?
Like I'm a no means no nigga. So if somebody is even hesitant, I can't do nothing. Like it won't work. Like it won't work. Like I'm gonna be fucking you with a rubber band if I gotta think twice.
I'm fucked up off the message of the fucking show. What we gonna do?
Damn, that's cold game.
Yeah, like
I love Rick and Morty.
See?
I can't give dick after scary movies. Like a scary movie would fuck up my erection. I'm like, bitch, you trying to get dick? We ain't check these closets, ho. It might be somebody in here. Like I can't fuck after a scary movie. How the fuck I'm gonna fuck somebody who I got like? What the fuck? This bitch need a nightlight in the bedroom. Like how the fuck I'm gonna fuck a kid? You lost your fucking mind. How that work?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, fuck, he's a sick man, but I still, that whole documentary shit was just OD for me. I was watching it and I'm just like, you can tell these niggas was lying. You can tell the mom and dads and all that bullshit. Them niggas was getting paid. They just broke.
No, just because you got paid, my nigga, doesn't mean somebody's not getting abused. Just because you got to check for somebody to go with somebody, don't mean that what they doing.
What happens to non-disclosures? How are they able to talk and do all of this?
They just violate the non-disclosure.
Yeah,
but my thing is, if criminal,
They gonna pay for that.
That's because Robert forgot to cut the check that week.
any lawyer, any civil lawyer.
All of this is going on because of money right now. They're not getting paid anymore. Had they not said anything,
But it's
the
a-
money still been coming, they would have been chilling at home.
But
They
criminal.
know what the fuck they were doing.
A criminal count will always trump a NDA. Like no matter what type of NDA you got, like you can't murder somebody and be like tell the witness sign a non-disclosure. Like no, my nigga, that's not how that goes. Cause perjury and all that shit is
But
way
that's the
bigger than
thing.
non-disclosure.
I feel like if that's the case, all them niggas
Because
that
a-
was
a
in the
breach of non-disclosure
documentary
is civil-
are trash.
civil.
are trash. They all should
are.
go to jail too because
the
they
manager
all
just-
was witnesses.
And
to
the manager
shit.
just turned R. Kelly, a former manager, just turned his fucking self in the last 2 days, my nigga. So yes, he just had to turn himself in. He surrendered himself to the Atlanta PD. So yes, my nigga, I'm in 100% agreement with you. All them motherfuckers, rile them all up, like
Yeah, they all the background singer, dancer, whoever she was. They
Yeah.
all, you know,
Sparkle,
she talking about
Twinkle,
she was
all
in
them
the tour
bitches.
bus. Yeah.
put some handcuffs on them bangs and take that bitch to jail. Like
She said-
no.
She said they was playing games on a tour bus and looked and the door was open and R. Kelly was.
But you have to understand
Aaliyah.
somebody like Lisa Van Allen. Lisa Van Allen was fucking 17 years old when she fucked that 14-year-old girl. So you have to understand something. And she, at the time, she was under the impression that girl was also 16 years old. So understand something. A 16-year-old fucking a 17-year-old. And even with that, that's under the delusions and under the influence of a grown-ass fucking man. My whole thing is this, bro. If my daughter got pissed on in that video, I would not be sitting here talking about that the niggas in that documentary just wanted money. I would not be saying that, bro. I wouldn't have that to say. So I'm not gonna sit here and do like in any situation. I gotta think of both sides, bro.
Right.
And as a fucking father, like I know you are as well. If your children was victimized in the same way, you wouldn't be one somebody to later on be like,
My bad, bro.
not about
My
this
bad.
real, like,
Hey,
shit.
no, also, but on some real shit, no. Yeah, nah,
he
he a creep. I mean, he's a creep. That documentary to me was kind of like, I mean, damn, after all these years, everybody want to speak up about it. It was kind of like, come on, man. I understand the whole awareness situation that's going on, but there's stuff that's going on today that people are ignoring. They're just making the R. Kelly situation big when they should have did it back then if it was so serious.
No, they trashed
So,
it.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of those things where I feel like it's one of those trend things. You know, people just,
no, don't get me wrong. Like
I don't know where I seen it, but they said it. All these the homie Spank. He said all these people that are fake woke, because I feel like that's the thing today. Like everybody want to hop on these trends of, you know, if whatever's going on in the world, if it's the shootings or if it's the, you know, people are gonna talk about it all on social media, like, oh, you know, this guy, whatever, black power, whatever, you know, whatever they want to talk about, whatever's going on right now, and then a week later they talking about LeBron getting traded to the Lakers, or, you know, they forget about it. So that's, to me, that was just the thing to kind of get people riled up for some bullshit, and it was just like, if that's the case, people shouldn't be arguing about this R. Kelly shit. It should be somebody should be doing something about it now, about what's going on right now. This R. Kelly situation shouldn't have sparked a nerve for everybody to be like, oh my God, be woke of what's going on. You know, people, little kids getting raped. Like, no, that R. Kelly situation shouldn't have been like the thing that sparked everybody's mind. That was on everybody's mind. Look, where's it at now?
Well, no, R. Kelly shouldn't have happened. People
Soulja Boy is talked about now.
People do use situations as like popular things to hop on because, like, oh, let me look like I give a fuck about said movement.
Yeah.
Because there are many things that would have been nipped in the bud if people just got behind it. But it's people do like what's popular. So I can't really knock you on that because that is kind of a thing.
no, and again, I agree with what you're saying, is because last week we talked about this. Like
Don't
some
say
shit, I feel like
water,
people.
like, if people cared about it, like, you know, like Flint would have like more than like bottles of Aquafina flowing to their fucking.
Exactly.
No, without a doubt.
Like,
Like
they wouldn't have to take baths in Arrowhead.
Exactly, and that was a thing that everybody was like, oh, get Flint, well, help Flint. Then, you know, it's gone. Nobody's talking about it.
you're a damn lie.
Man, what? I seen it all on Twitter.
First off, people. I've seen people tweet that Donald Trump asking for $5 billion for a wall, and it's only gonna take what $12 million to fix like Flint. Like, so I've seen people tweet that because just in the moment of frivolous spending, in terms of this country.
I'll say
so. That's
people
one
tweet
thing.
it, but like people who, not to say like people who,
The
like,
people who
act
have
like
an
they
interest in disclosing that or talking about that or getting that fixed, how many of those people actually own a medium to be able to disclose news on a large market?
big
I'll wait.
influencers don't talk about it. Like your favorite celebrity was talking about it when it was hot. they're not talking about it now.
They're not talking about it now. That's what I'm
like
saying.
Nobody's pulling it. Like
Kyle Kuzma just tweeted that shit like 3 months ago.
Yeah, you'll catch a random tweet. I still see random tweets here and there like, oh, Flint still doesn't have clean water.
Nobody's pulling a cap.
Yeah,
like,
nobody's
Cap
doing
riding this wave.
Yeah.
And won't get off it.
And Patti LaBelle and Travis Scott and Big Boy is still performing at the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cap is by himself. That's what I'm saying. Like the ones who talk about it when it's hot, and the difference between ones who talk about it for real. Like Cap is by himself talking about it for real, as opposed to your favorite artist talked about it when it was hot.
When it was hot to talk about to get that clout, and then on to the next. So this R. Kelly situation is, I feel like everybody's acting all sensitive, and I mean, there's people that really went through this shit, and they sitting there gotta hear both sides of people like me being ignorant and people that's actually trying to be real. Then they got the people that's just saying shit to act like they woke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is, important. Let's talk about this.
I think people can touch on stuff, but I think people can't live in stuff. And I understand what you're saying is that just because I'm not living in it and I'm not yelling it right now doesn't mean I don't still believe in it. So like my example would be like breast cancer month come around, you make a breast cancer dirty laundry shirt.
Right.
You can't make that shirt all year round.
No, you can't.
That's not it, because you have to do, because why? You have to design other stuff. You have to do other stuff that is pertaining to your business. Doesn't mean you're not still passionate about this, and doesn't mean if somebody asks you about it, you're not going to still go, I still care about breast cancer, and when the time comes, I'm going to speak up about it and do whatever I have to do in regards to supporting it. But I can't walk around all day only attending to the business of breast cancer because I have a brand and a business.
You have a point, but
so for me, I don't think artists can walk around all day screaming, stop R. Kelly, stop R. Kelly, stop R. Kelly, because you have a brand. But I don't think these artists would shy away from speaking on it if they were asked about it. Like I think these same people that we're going, they talking.
The difference between that is breast.
But how often do you want me to speak on something for no reason?
Breast? No. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Breast cancer, you can't fix in a day.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, you could like.
Throw that nigga in jail.
Throw this nigga.
No,
in
you
jail.
can't. You can't. I'm sorry,
Yes,
you can't.
I could get
how? No, in reality, like no, not in
Bro.
street justice, not in vigilante shit. Like in reality, my nigga, like because I seen Neil Brennan talk about this on the Breakfast Club.
The same way.
What you gonna do? Get an angry mob and some tiki torches, my nigga? What you sound like?
Exactly. No. What I'm saying.
Exactly. What do you sound like, nigga?
I'm about to tell you, it happened. The reason Bill Cosby went to jail, Hannibal said that nigga drugs bitches. Immediately, it sparks fire.
He also drugged white women too, nigga. And that's part of the reason that you need as many movements as you do is because it's young black women. He hasn't gone to jail. You want to know why Bill Cosby went to jail? Because he fucked Caucasian women.
But the same thing you say about black women is because black men and black women stop talking about them when it's not fun no more. We keep talking about it when it's Bill Cosby. We say a Bill Cosby, he fucked this, that, and about white women. Everybody keeps talking about it. If we would keep the fire going,
nobody talked about Bill Cosby being a rapist for 20 years, bro. Tell me one person before Hannibal Buress you knew about that mentioned Bill Cosby being a rapist before that. Name me one person.
That's my point. They don't talk about it. If they kept the fire burning.
We've talked about R. Kelly for 20 years. This community has not let R. Kelly being a rapist die. We use him now, even
about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Even if you joke about it, my nigga, that's still a mention.
And then no, it's not the same. If we joked about it, then we stepped in it. Nobody came for R. Kelly like he was a real person.
Bro, why? So this is my thing. This is my thing. No. You are confused. I think this is the thing we keep confusing. Do you understand who comes for Kevin Hart when he makes a gay joke?
Gay people.
What gay people though, nigga?
White gay people.
That's my point. No, nigga. So we gotta stop. No, nigga, stop. Hold on.
That's our fault for not valuing our own opinion.
No, nigga, what we gonna do? They literally charged this nigga, bro. He went to trial already. At this point, you're asking us to go to his house and pick him up and drop him off on the police station door. And even with that, my nigga, they still can be like, but we ain't charging him with shit. So y'all pick him up and take him back home.
The problem is
he was charged already, my nigga. We all seen that videotape. We sold it on the streets, my nigga. As a black community, y'all, we sit here pointing. We doing the Spider-Man right now, my nigga. And the white people sitting there like, ha. Us as the judicial system, who they usually are always charging.
It's not just the color thing.
All right, we back. Hold on.
Testing 1 2.
Titties, big ass titties.
Ass. Boss.
No, we back now.
We're not
Sorry, Sam dropped it. Ass.
Unless that's what you into.
No, man.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's like the same issue, like, to put it in the spectrum of like when people talk about Obama did nothing for black people. black people didn't, I don't think, came together in the way like when shit happens to gay people, they mob together. They put money behind it. There's organization. We just yell on Twitter. We yell on social media, but we don't have organization standing behind shit for a long time.
The LGBT is
like,
crazy.
We'll say some shit.
They stopped the whole
and then we'll have like a
thing.
big poster about it. We'll make some t-shirts.
Me Too. Mute R. Kelly.
Yes.
I'm not gonna let you minimize these movements. I will not.
That's what I'm saying. The movements came together and put him away. Me Too came together.
Me Too has been an 11-year movement, sir.
Okay, it took time.
That's an 11-year movement.
Then they stayed
No. We like the whole fact that we act like Me Too is some shit that popped up last night and it's just this magical thing that hasn't been working for over a decade.
Yes,
is very belittling. This is a group of people.
I'm not belittling them.
That like those are people who wanted R. Kelly gone. Mute R. Kelly is not something that popped up last night.
It's not, but it is.
But what I'm saying is
it's not, but it is.
But what I'm saying is they're the same people, like you said, you don't want your favorite artist to sit here and yell on Twitter. That's exactly what Me Too did. We yelled even when you motherfuckers didn't want to hear us. So that's what I'm saying. We do. Your favorite artist who acts
No. I'm not saying we don't want to hear them. It's if you spend all like they cannot.
That's what Me Too did though.
But Me Too was not. But Me Too was not a celebrity. Me Too did not. Me Too was a platform. There are a group of people whose specific agenda is this: a R&B artist, an actor, Nick Cannon, Bun B, T.I. These people did not specifically get in this game to be sexual rights advocate. That is my point. Me Too is a platform that was specifically built for one thing, and the one thing they are built for, it is happening right now, and is their time to take action. That is the reason that they can be on a cause for 10 or 11 years. It's because the cause that I'm riding for 10 or 11 years is the reason for my existence.
And female artists have backed them now. Female actors and everything.
But even as a female artist, you are asking me to do a prolonged, like being a woman is one thing. To be a prosecutor and be an advocate for vigilante justice is what you are now asking me to take on, and that is not my role. If this platform blows up and we sit here on this platform and talk about somebody who was doing something terrible, and then the rest of the world tries to go, TJ, all that working out you did, you ain't go in motherfucking Harvey Weinstein house and grab him and pull him out and take him to the police station, what the fuck you gonna say?
Well, I'm not gonna pull out Harvey Weinstein.
I get what you're saying. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like,
I don't know.
You can't.
Harvey Weinstein touch. Like, all right, take that back.
You can't. My whole thing is when I say like fake woke, like I'm talking about general population, like people that's just trying to put their 2 cents in. It don't even have to be. It don't even have to be the celebrities, because I get your point. Like, yeah, they can't sit. They didn't become a celebrity to become an activist to some group or whatever to be. You know, that's not their job. But I mean, I feel like for major things, as far as like when it comes to like speaking about, you know, the whole Kaepernick thing, I feel like if like the whole Travis Scott performing at the NFL like that, to me, I feel like, okay, you should step in and you like, they should shut that shit down. They should shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should be like, no, you know, but I get it. Niggas got to get their bread.
But this is my thing, though. You don't get paid for the Super Bowl. You don't get paid for the Super Bowl. So go ahead.
Oh, what? Oh, damn.
You don't get paid for the Super Bowl.
I had no idea.
So, and that's what I'm thinking. That's my thing is that why do we, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, could it possibly be a platform for something?
It can, but my thing is, what more of a platform do you need when you have the #1 album in the country? Your baby mama, girlfriend, current mate is on the Forbes list, is matching who is the head of fucking hip hop. Like, Jay-Z is at the forefront of hip hop, and your lady is still in magazines on the cover with him. Like, what more status can you start to receive? Like, you have more access to crossover ability than so many artists right now as far as Travis Scott goes. What more can the Super Bowl give you? Like, do you really need 50 and 60-year-old white people?
Also,
do you really need the Super Bowl crowd?
I mean,
also said he made them donate to like some charity.
Yeah. Word.
And he also said that he spoke to Colin Kaepernick until Nessa went online and tweeted that we have not spoke to him and we did not give him approval.
Right, but I mean, do we know if that was Travis Scott's actual decision to do that?
Do what?
It could have been record labels making him do this.
Do what?
As well. Go perform at the Super Bowl. I mean, he can't really. He can't. I mean, if they tell his ass to go on tour, do concerts, he's got to go. It's work time. So you know what I'm saying? If they said, you know, this is what going to make us money, you need to go perform.
Asks you to come.
But when you an artist, you sign to a contract. When you sign to a contract, when you sign to a label, you pretty much bitch. You gotta do.
No, that's the wrong thinking right there. That exact mentality. Like, and that's my whole point is that you the nigga with all the talent.
Right.
If you just go, okay, cool, I'm good. Just stop being a hoe for fame. Just stop being a hoe for fame for 1 minute and go, cool. Y'all think y'all shutting shit down? Watch how I shut shit down.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand something. The little 10 million you made off they shit, how much money you think they making off of you? That's why they whipping you. They not whipping you because for money, my nigga. So guess what? I'm gonna just stop this money train for everybody real quick. I'm gonna go make some money over here. That's it. Yeah, my nigga, I'm gonna go make some Cactus Jack clothes. I'm gonna go make some shit y'all don't own it. I know everybody gonna buy it right now just because it got my name on it.
Straight up. That's crazy. Yeah, Uzi's going.
I'm gonna do some Prince shit and I'm gonna change my name to a symbol, my nigga. That be my whole point is that niggas be a slave to other shit. Niggas only be a slave to the money no more. You be a slave to other shit. That's why the idea of having to do everything the record label say is what it is.
It's not even about the money because the money's not even there. These artists ain't even really seeing the bread. I feel like it's more of the fame and who could look the richest and who could be the most famous because and also who can get the most likes. That's pretty much what it's boiled down to. I mean, not saying the bro Travis ain't got the bag, but I'm just saying like that's pretty much what it is.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
I mean, the argument with Nicki, you gotta when him and Travis, when Nicki and Travis they put the album out, their argument was who got the most streams, not who fucking was making the most money. Like back in the day, everybody was like, oh, he sold this and he made this amount. It's all about how many streams you got. So she's
because streams are the money now.
Yeah, I mean streams is the money, but it's like
streams are money.
Stream is the money, but it's like it's more so to me. I feel like back then it was really more about the bread. Like it's now just popularity at this point. Popularity status.
Yeah. Now. Like even say that one more time. Everything is a numbers game right now. It's based off stats. So a lot of people like, oh, I don't really listen to this artist because they don't have as many followers. But as soon as you see them blowing up, they got like 15K followers or 25K, whatever. People are hitting the follow button.
I think that go back to what we talked about earlier. Like it's so much that people just want to be the first person to jump on something. So niggas just really want to be the first person to hit the like button. Yeah. It's niggas now that won't listen to, and I'm even guilty of this shit. Like I'll at the homies on somebody who got one hot song, nigga, just to literally be like this some shit that was sick. Like the other night, my nigga, I was on IG, and like I said, even myself, I'm guilty of this. Like I was on IG the other day, right? And I see a motherfucking song. I see MH got a song coming out called Tokyo. Okay. So no. It's a female artist named MH. She a lesbian rapper. So I added TJ and Breezy on that shit. Hard as fuck. Until I went to her page and was like, oh shit, this nigga KT already follow her. Like it wasn't no need for me to add Breezy because I'm sure KT already like I was like I'm no longer the first nigga to find her, so it wasn't no need for me to spread the word because I'm sure the first nigga who actually found her in the circle, which was KT, would have been the nigga who spread the word already. Even though KT probably heard one song and didn't even like I had heard one song from this young lady. I didn't go through a whole catalog or none of that. She might have made this one song and everything else could be trash. But I co-signed her that quick and wanted to spread the word before anybody you know what I'm saying? Like just to be like I found somebody that's hot, nigga. Like I put everybody on, nigga. She hot, nigga. It's one hot song, nigga. She gotta have more in her pocket. Hopefully she do. I don't know if she do, but I put y'all on first to this one hot song.
About the consumers, because like even working with like a PR firm, a lot of times they don't take certain accounts because they don't have that following. So shit, it's not just consumers.
Like,
but I mean, since we talking about music, which I think about Tupac being back in the studio.
Yo, I seen that, and look, this shit fucked me up so bad. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What?
Let me tell you something.
I didn't see that.
I'm gonna give a disclaimer real quick because, like, shout out to the Knight family. Let me just do this really quick. Shout out to the Knight family. Now that I got that out the way, that shit. First off, he retarded. He retarded. I don't give a fuck. He retarded. Suge Knight Jr. ass put up an Instagram post that said, I got Pac back in the studio. You just tweeted that like Pac went to Whole Foods and stopped rapping. Pac is dead, nigga. You got to explain what you mean you got Pac, period. You're talking about you got Pac back in the studio. Like he just...
He's dead. Like 6 feet under dead.
He put it on Instagram that he got Tupac in the studio. Like, is this a
Let me tell you something. Can I just tell you real quick? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna logically break this down. I understand niggas is joking, but I'm gonna give real logic to this shit really quick. Number one, if Tupac was still alive, I don't want to hear no music from him. And I'm explaining this why. At all. Let me explain why.
It's way past that. What is it?
The Machiavelli 10 year. I get it. But let me explain why, even if he was alive, I wouldn't want to hear no music from him. Because number one, if Tupac make music now, he couldn't have been making no music for the past 20 years. So I don't want to hear Tupac get on a song and sound like brakes on the car, brakes on the train, brakes to make you dance, sucker. Like, I don't want to hear him sound like Curtis Blow on the 808 Mafia beat. That's number one. I don't want to hear Zaytoven and Tupac sound like Rapper's Delight, like Hotel, Motel, Hennessy, Enemies. Like, I don't want to hear Tupac. Like, I don't give a fuck. I love him, but I don't want to hear Tupac today, nigga. That's number one. And number two, the reason why is because if Tupac had been making music for the past 20 years, it would have leaked. It's impossible for a nigga to make 20 years of records in this internet era and shit never to leak. All, yeah. You ain't never had one engineer just walk in and be like, damn, this really Tupac. I'm going to tell people about this. No, he dead forever, nigga. Forever. Dead. You niggas better quit acting like all of a sudden everybody Muslims and believe in reincarnation and Tupac gonna come back as a tree who can rap. Niggas better stop, bro. Like, Tupac is dead. Tupac dead.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Cuban artist.
Huh?
Like, if he's sending music from Cuba, you don't know what he's doing. Man, nigga, Pac got a reggaeton album.
Nigga said Tupac lived in Cuba. He got a reggaeton album.
Wow.
Tupac and Daddy Yankee got a collab album coming out.
Yo, that's
you going to hell. Tupac is dead, nigga. Tupac is dead.
Dead as fuck.
You might finally get a Tupac and Biggie album, but like that's Tupac dead,
Bad
Bunny?
Hell nah. I didn't want to hear Bad Bunny and Drake.
Tupac gonna be on the
Bad Bunny and Drake. Like, okay, that's where Bad Bunny and Cardi was where I drew the line at. Like, when Bad Bunny and Cardi did this shit, I was like, that makes sense. Like, she got it. Like, all right, that.
Man.
Oh my gosh, bro. That shit just loops. They just got it on the loop. Like, that song play like an Instagram, like, you know the Instagram videos that be boomeranging and shit. Like, it just be a nigga moving repeatedly. They just play that song on a boomerang. Like, that's the only. The radio only be having 3 songs every 3 months. Like, they only, at least LA radio only get 3 songs every 3 months. Whatever song Tyga got that's out, like whatever song is number 1 on the Billboard.
Wait. Let's not speak on Tyga because he got.
Shout out,
Tyga.
Shout out to the kid. Shout out to my bro.
Tyga.
Shout out to the bro Keith. I just thought about this because like he had it on his story. I know. Speaking of Cardi, like, you know, Turk is good. She's got a lot of ass. But am I just like a nigga who's nostalgic? Because I just hold a strong place in my heart for Tip Drill, and I just, you know, everybody, this is the ass video of the year. I just don't know, like, I'm personally, like, you know. Just, like,
I haven't watched it yet. And I'm going to tell you the truth.
What?
I'm going to tell you the truth.
I haven't watched the music video, honestly, in
what?
like years. But, like.
Y'all crazy.
Bro.
So much ass in there. Almost had an asthma attack.
That's fine, my nigga. Hold on. Nigga can't understand something, my nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. No ass in 2019. I jacked off the uncut.
Oh my
Let me
God.
tell you something. I stroked my dick to uncut. Ain't no video ain't a music video on right now that I can get a nut to, nigga. I jacked my teenage hormonal dick to uncut videos. Uncut videos was like lightweight porn, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'll put anything up against Disco Inferno video. I will put anything up against Tip Drill video. Nigga, y'all lost y'all fucking mind. I don't give a fuck about no. They got on Tiger Stripes.
Yeah.
Tiger Stripes?
Tiger Stripes.
Tiger Stripes.
You didn't have that face for
Tip Drill.
Like,
yo, son. Tip Drill.
That's what I'm saying.
Pussy popping. The Luda pussy popping. Tip Drill.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. I come from Nelly with a credit card down a booty.
That shit was wild.
You
hey,
can't
when
tell
I seen
me,
that
I
shit
seen
changed
Cardi on
my
that
life.
little sand. Come on, man. That shit that still happened in the strip club today. Niggas still slide credit charges through booty cheeks.
First time I actually got a credit card, I had to go try it.
What?
Like, credit charge?
I was like, yo. And I was a real
pay for the lap dance with a credit charge.
Like, if you don't mind, like, I was a real bitch about mine.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I got like, I'm like,
you mind if I do it? She was like, come on, because everybody do it. Go ahead.
Like, I don't want to offend. Like I said,
like
I was a real bitch about mine. Like,
yeah, I don't know if you got a sensitive booty hole. I don't want to put this visa on your booty hole. Like, you gotta ask those questions. So I 100% appreciate what it is. I think that we makes Cardi and like City Girl shit pop like that to us. Is this the first time we are seeing the people who pop an ass in videos be the stars?
Nigga, I grew up on
this the first time.
You don't lie to me. Like, I had Trina and Kim. They go ahead. They good. Like, they cool.
Don't get me wrong, and this is the same thing that I'm saying. Originators, the people who do it later.
I had some
Yeah.
drunk
As
aunties
far as
play
start,
during the summer,
think,
okay?
hold
So,
on.
like, I'm
4
good.
summers ago, people
Leave me
lost their
alone.
mind for Nicki Minaj Anaconda video.
No.
Yeah.
People
Nah,
fuck
they
no,
did.
no,
Yes, they
no,
did,
but
They did.
not us.
She's not
And the same way you looking at me about the twerk video, going, really? I'm looking at you about the Anaconda video, going, really? People didn't lose their minds about that. So that's what I'm saying though. Like at the same time, it's just like ass from the start, and I don't even think Kim didn't give us ass. Kim gave us sex appeal. Kim gave us a lot of sex appeal. Kim did not have a bodacious body. She gave us sex appeal. So like Kim gave us that. Like she gave us the Barbie and like raunchy lyrics and brash things. But
Kim told me she could make a Sprite can
disappear in her mouth.
and
Yeah,
I knew I wasn't big enough to ride that ride, but I was gonna try it anyway.
so like I understand if we don't get hyped about Barbie Dreams and where she talk about she fucked all these rappers, because Kim was the first woman that got on stage like at a time where women were still ashamed to fuck one man. Kim got on stage, was like, I got a nigga named King Kong. I got a nigga who's a preacher, and then he quit and came and fucked me all day. And I got another nigga who did this. This was at a time where people would still fight. Like, women was willing to show, like, not show unity over one nigga. Like, we got to remember, The Boy Is Mine came out. Like, women was willing to fight over one nigga to not look like a hoe. Like, no, bitch, I'm going to fight over this one nigga because I'm not going to go get another nigga because this pussy got miles, bitch. This pussy got miles already, and I'm not going to have to retire this pussy and do the fake celibate thing because I lost this nigga. Like, bitches was not doing it. So, you know when the numbers get too high, that's what women do. They say I'm celibate. That's like recharging the pussy. That's putting the pussy on the charger.
So
Like,
came out and said that your body count resets. So.
you said what? And that's my thing is that, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a nigga, like, sidebar real quick. I'm a nigga that feel like women right now are just finally, like, men are like, the life of a man versus a woman. As a man gets older, he finds out he has more rules. As a woman gets older, she finds out she has less rules. So, like, men go their whole life for, like, boys can be boys, boys can be boys, boys can be boys. And then you get to, like, you're always allowed to do what you want to do. Like, oh, let him run, he's a boy. Oh, let him fall, he's a boy. Oh, let him break that, he's a boy. And then you start to finally adapt that mentality, and you get to like high school, and you be like, I want to fuck her. And they be like, don't do that. You be like, why? I'm just doing what I want to do and not what I feel like doing. I'm a boy. Like, but it's like, no, that's wrong. And as women get older, it's like you lose your rules. So it's always like, have a boyfriend, have one man, settle down, be a housewife. And as you get older, they're like, fuck that bitch, get a career, get you some dick. It's college, experiment, fuck your homegirl. Like, it's just mad shit that women, as you get older, you find out you get a pass to do. Like, and niggas just, as you get older, you get more rules. Like, damn, if me and the homie play the video game for too much, bitches gonna think we gay. So I can't go to my homeboy house when me and my girl have an argument, because then she gonna tweet that I'm gay. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna tweet a meme like, niggas be at their homeboy house playing a video game all day when they got a woman at home. But like, if your homegirl break a nail, you can leave out the house real quick and go like, that bitch crying and I gotta be there because that's my girl. And like, but if your nigga came to you and was like, Reggie twisted his ankle at open run, so I gotta go to his house and make sure he good, you would be like, exactly, boom, you beat me to it, nigga. Nigga beat me to my punchline, you gay. Like, this your nigga that fuck you every night and like, he gay though.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, like, no, I'm saying if you a woman, like, if you a woman, that's your boyfriend that you do everything with. Like, if you, like, right now, you couldn't tell your lady, like, if your lady had to go check on her homegirl, you couldn't tell her, like, you a lesbian. Like, you couldn't, like, you couldn't do that, my nigga. I'm sorry. That's. And you know why we call your friend bald-headed? Because we just call your friend bald-headed at the wrong moment. We call her bald-headed because you call her bald-headed. You fuck around and be, really? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga will sit there and tell the whole truth about their friend, and the one time you be like, who did that? Megan? Megan? You be like, don't talk about Megan. Don't talk about Megan. Megan not a hoe. She just really friendly. She fuck people quick. Like, no.
Can't do what?
Yeah, like, right? Exactly.
But when your man say something, that's totally different.
But at the same time, women be the ones like, don't act out in front of your bitch ass homeboy that be crying over his girl too. That bitch ass nigga that you said was telling you he was crying because his girl came home late. You be like, whoa, bitch, these niggas in the back seat. Like, man, I ain't, man. Yeah, right? Oh, so now you want to front in front of this bitch ass nigga who sleep on the couch and ain't got no motherfucking job and his girl take care? You be like, bitch.
Is this
whoa.
to put like this is kind of
whoa. You be like, whoa, babe.
I feel like this is the part where you go, yo, I think we need time apart.
Yeah, like you be sitting there, your homeboys be in the back like, yo, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I clocked.
She said that right as my AirPods died. I heard everything she said.
Like I want to play fucking. If I want to play COD, nigga, I'm gonna go. I'm out of here.
You can play online. What you need to go over there for? And play?
Like if I want to go over there, like if I want to go and play, I'm gonna go and play.
It's crazy.
Like I'm not gonna. Like I just.
It's crazy. Niggas can't go play the games with the bros. That's
what I'm saying. So don't shut it the fuck down. Right there. Let me run it down for you really quick. How the shit go?
Just sitting the fuck down, get on the headset, talk to them like that.
What am I gonna do here?
FaceTime or something.
But what am I gonna do?
Who? And that's what the fuck? And that's exactly how the fuck I'ma feel too. That's all I'm saying is that I just believe in equality. Like I feel like women fought for all these rights, and I don't think it's right that if y'all fighting for these rights, I don't like acknowledge these rights. So I just believe in equality. So whoever the fuck you stop me from going to see, I'ma stop you from going to see too. That's all the fuck I'm saying is that when you come home and we ain't got no more front door because you wake up and I decided that I'm a plaster over the front door, bitch, because we need some together time. You gonna have to understand it. Like that's what the fuck I'm saying too. If I can't go play Call of Duty, you can't go see your mama and your sisters, bitch. It is the door is bolted, and I put some concrete on the shit.
Long before this happened, like I have no concept. Like where we broke up long before that happened. Nah. I'm going to go.
TJ, I've already accepted. You're gonna buy my kids really nice gifts because you're never gonna have a family or a life. I'm already accepted that. Like TJ's gonna be like, you know the TJ's gonna be the uncle that just like you just have a really nice life because you're never gonna get married and you're never gonna have kids, and I'm accepting of that.
Arguments like midway because I just didn't have the energy.
You clocked out of effort for relationships, nigga. You don't have effort for relationships. Like bitches sneeze and be like, you got a Kleenex. He be like, this is not gonna work, bitch. This is not gonna work. Is your nose gonna run the whole relationship? Like motherfucker, yes. The fuck, bitch. You have to eat every day. Fuck. Gosh. Like this is this nigga. So I don't know. After a certain point, his advice is only good for so much.
I just feel like I don't know. I should defend myself in some way.
Look, you don't even have the effort to defend yourself. So you don't even care enough to defend yourself. So how you gonna defend a relationship? That's my only thing, nigga. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. You're a terrible person.
I'm just here for positive energy.
Niggas positive energy.
That's it. That's a nigga. That's the quick bailout. Like I'm only here for positive energy.
Yeah. And good vibes.
Like that's it. That's the shit. TJ is a woman who don't want to do work. Like
even if we disagree, like all that shit you just said, like I don't have the energy. You said plaster wall. I'm like, oh my god, I'm tired. Like,
that's not a literal. That's not a literal thing, my nigga. No, like I don't even know how to plaster a wall. Like I don't.
No. I was tired 7 steps before you said that. I was like, oh shit. Like, are we raising our voices now? Like, shit, that's a lot. Like she said, like, somebody said something that said cut the shirts. I was like, oh shit, I'm leaving.
No, G Herbo did that to his girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. If I gotta cut your shirt,
I'm in reality. Yeah, there is a limit on how much shit I'm doing, but my shit is kind of like the rules have to go both ways. So if like our relationship curfew is 11 o'clock, you know, like if we agree on some shit, like it just gotta go both ways. Like you're not gonna. You said what? Yeah, and that's the rule, and that's what I'm saying. If the rule is beat the sun, then that's the rule for both of us. So when you and your homegirls go out, beat the sun. Like,
stay where you at.
That's my only, and that's the same rule for you. So that my thing is, if you fuck around and you end up being out on daylight savings time, and you fuck around and miscalculate your time, and the sun beat you home, bitch, like understand that you gotta sleep in the car until it's the real morning, and real morning is at 7 a.m. If you get home at 4 a.m., bitch, and the sun is up, you got 3 hours in the car. Go kill 3 hours real quick, and then come back. Like that's all that I'm saying. Because if that's what I would have to do, you said what? No, I'm gonna tell you, like, nah, I heard you. I'm gonna stand there at the door and I'm gonna just keep turning the locks. Like, as you unlock the bottom lock, I'm gonna lock the top lock. As you unlock the top lock, I'm gonna unlock the bottom lock. And I'm gonna keep doing that to you until you say, fuck it, I'm going to the car. Like, I'm that petty, Ted Forster. That's how petty I am.
Is that a continuous thing? Or you just do that once and then you over it?
That's just the one time.
Okay, yeah, like I've had one instance with bad shit. Like anytime I got one, I'm like, okay, I did that one time. Oh, we yelled. Okay, I'm
the one time I have to enforce your rule
like,
on you.
No more in my life. Like, oh shit, you like threw some shit. Okay, that's my one time for life.
No, not even that far. For me, once I have to enforce your rule on you, we're done. Like that's my thing because you have no discipline now, and you're just like that's my whole thing. Is the one like the and not the bullshit rule, like not the like the one like not the I'm talking about the real ones, like the real like the real shit like we talked about last week, like especially how black women can have like black women will tell you repercussions on the first date for everything. Like black women be like, I'm not getting divorced. I'm not. You be like, bitch, wait, the appetizers ain't even here. You're not getting divorced. Like black women will let you know that.
First date conversation.
Yeah,
nigga, check please.
Not literally, my nigga, but like I said, certain women will let you know repercussions up front because a lot of your reaction lets. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, where it's like, you know why niggas don't date women with a bunch of brothers?
You don't know what's your future?
No, the reason why niggas always want to make it seem like this. Why niggas always go. Niggas will never want to date women with a bunch of brothers is because you're afraid that her brothers have hipped you to the game that you're gonna try to run on her already.
I got out of that.
That's why. That's why niggas don't want to date. And I understand. That's why niggas don't want to date. But that's why niggas always be like, she got a bunch of brothers. They gonna try to beat me up. Why they gonna try to beat you up?
Yeah, right.
Because you gonna try to do some bullshit that she gonna already know about, and she gonna call her motherfucking brothers over here to fuck you up behind that bullshit. That's why niggas do that. Like niggas already know. Like niggas. No, my nigga. Like niggas understand it. Niggas know what they gonna get away with. Niggas understand all that shit. Like we get it, but it's just a whole different. Like I lost my train of thought. I'm over it. Where my Hennessy? I'm just ranting now. But nah, go ahead. We gotta go get another bottle of liquor at some point.
Yes, sir.
This nigga just was completely asleep. Nigga was dead and woke up like, yep, yep, all right. Where we getting something to eat from?
Yeah, this nigga Looney got it on live.
Wow.
Who? What is looking like, Broner?
This shit is terrible.
I understand it's terrible. I just want to know if Broner winning. Kinda.
It's like even.
No.
Yeah, I didn't expect much from that fight. Like that fight was more named than it was fist.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't really hyped about that one. I felt the same way about that fight that I felt about like Rocky 8. Like whichever one Rocky fought Antonio Tarver. Like it's kind of like,
bro,
I want to watch it because the names is.
That movie, shit.
Nigga coughed in her mouth. Nigga coughed in your tonsils.
We dead in here, bro. This is the last episode, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy.
Right?
We all in here finna die.
This nigga KT in here acting like the outbreak monkey. Coughing with his mouth open, looking like a kid and shit. Coughing in. Yeah, what the fuck?
Wow.
Cover your whole face, nigga.
Holy
Like
shit.
ignorance I deal with all the time. I'm used to it.
Man.
Niggas.
Fella, you finna
That nigga
die.
told me I'm so hungry my feet hurt.
Hey, that should be
What?
crazy. You be hungry as fuck, your feet start cramping. Y'all niggas ain't never had that.
I've never been.
No, man.
That's Ethiopia. You third world hungry, nigga.
Yeah, man. You know, I might like cut my carbs every now and then. But
That nigga said y'all ain't never got so hungry your feet
hungry,
start
my
hurting.
feet hurt. That means your
Man.
body has ate
Oh,
itself down to the toes, bro. You
That mean
finna
you
die.
use all your energy, yeah, like you literally,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
Doritos.
That nigga
Man, I
said,
want a bag right now.
that
actually.
nigga say
That'd
I'm
be
using the
fire.
energy and the soul of my feet right now, bro. Nah, nigga, this is.
Yeah.
How the fuck? You're an idiot, nigga.
I don't know. I
Like,
just came up with
All
that day. I was like,
so
shit,
hungry,
man.
my feet
Yeah, I was. I was like, man, I'm hungry as fuck. I'm so hungry, my
Oh,
feet hurt.
shit.
I don't know how we. I don't know, man. I was faded. Probably too much hookah.
you really smoked that shit. Your
Yeah.
lungs are
Does that
black as
get you
shit. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I think I'm fucked.
Yo, hookah got more stuff in it than hookah.
Nah, it's just shisha. That's it.
Yeah, shit special then, cause I just feel like whatever.
Make you some special hookah.
Yeah, we sure can, bro. We got some shit.
This is what families are.
Dirty Laundry Hookah is coming.
we got.
He's
you.
gonna do it. He's gonna do a release.
We got
You heard it here. It's an exclusive. Oh, we nigga dropped an exclusive on the pod, nigga. Dirty Laundry, Shisha.
Yeah.
That is
Hey, did you
fuck.
see Master P was making a biopic?
Do we?
I do.
How we feel about that?
I didn't even know.
What'd you say?
A No Limit
Master P
biopic.
Master P said, I can't do this. I'm too drunk to do the accent right now. But like he said, he really said Lionsgate. I'm like, oh shit, that nigga got real. Like it wasn't no Soulja Boy shit. He was like, I got the script. Like it's a real.
But I
I'm
believe
like,
Lionsgate did like I got the hookup, right?
Probably.
Oh no, that was yeah, he said he's
I don't know how much
already
I care
recorded
about
that,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. Like his biopic, I could probably get a few little. Oh yeah, for like if they'd have hit me with like I got the hookup too, like maybe like a year later. But like them niggas are like 60 now. Like
like.
I mean, but he's using like the social media stars, like
Yeah, he's using like DC Young Fly and all that.
Oh, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then
Fat
he's
Boy.
smart.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fat Boy
the
SEC.
biopic I'm looking forward to is just because like I think like we know like in this room no, but like I think people just don't understand like Master P like really was like he was that nigga like
Yeah.
and he did really like smart shit like Master.
Everything.
What was that meme? That was a meme that was like Master P is like by himself like a walking like black people's like shrine of amazing like nigga was in the NBA, nigga did rap and acted all in one lifetime. I
Nah,
watched
without a
the
doubt,
shit
like
out this fucking
Master P,
movie.
without a doubt, don't get enough love.
At all.
Master P,
No Limit Empire. Like,
no, without a doubt, I don't think he get enough love. But I think like
I feel like
I don't
he
know why.
respect-
I wanna know why. I like anybody have anybody have a theory on why like No Limit is just like the like forgotten empire of rap.
Because No Limit was focused on money and not being popular.
Yeah,
At
that's
one
what
point.
that's what I said.
Like
I
them
feel
niggas
like-
at some point was like, I'd rather just get a
yeah,
bag.
Yeah,
than,
they
like,
was
be in
getting their
front of the
money. I
camera.
mean, shit. That's how I look at it. I feel like they No Limit and
Silk was
Master
out
P
here
is
rapping like
hella
Blueface and
respected.
nobody cared.
He made sure all them niggas got their money.
No,
You
yeah,
didn't
every
know-
rapper
you
that
never
No
heard
Limit, you ain't never heard a No Limit rapper.
Blueface should do a song
None of them niggas
together.
went broke. I mean,
Who?
Silk the
Silk the Shocker and
Don't
Blueface
speak
should do a
that
song
to
together.
us, please.
I was like, yo, put
Nobody, no.
Hey, look.
They
When that
just
happen, y'all heard
you
it here
can, but
first,
just
bro.
don't put a beat to it. Just don't put a beat. Just let him rap.
Oh my
what they
god.
like right
Hey, I
now.
fucked with
You said
Silk
what?
the Shocker though. You crazy.
Nobody, no,
Shaka was hard.
no.
What?
Cause stop, cause I don't want 29 blue faces running around. Blueface sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like I don't want 29 blue faces, my nigga. Like it's one blue face. Like it's only one nigga that
It's
could.
coming.
Like,
It's coming.
and that's
Blueface
the
so-
whole point. And guess what?
Bricks of
All them
money
niggas
and
is
women
gonna blow
too.
up. Cause you know
Like,
why?
just
Niggas
let
is gonna
that
like
ride.
hearing niggas be like, I'm a fly crip. I don't do nothing else but like fly crip it. Cause I be fly cripping on bitches. Like I don't want to hear that. Like
Man, I didn't heard some record label politics. They want certain artists sounding like Blueface, man. It's crazy. So.
not even that. Like not even just that. Like I already know. Like social media stars are like it right now.
Yeah.
Like record labels want people who they can who like are not just rappers. Like that's the point of the Catch Me Outside girl. Like I don't know if people understood when she got signed. Atlantic Records dropped all of their rappers and signed like those type of gimmicks to Catch Me Outside girl. Like people don't realize around the time she got signed, Wale got dropped and like mad niggas from Atlantic had got dropped, bro. Like so like understand like that's what's hot right now is a social media star and like the like bad.
Out here, like Bad Barbie really out here is like a millionaire.
She making bangers too.
She just
Bro.
signed $1 million hair care contract.
Nigga,
like
I gotta go to work
yeah.
one day.
like
I got
$900,000
so
or
much
some
in the
shit
world.
like that. Like
The song she just released, it was pretty good.
no, but they found out who her ghostwriter is though.
Just getting
That was
said
she has a ghostwriter. Yeah, the black chick. What's her name? The beauty. I forgot the rest of her name, but they released who her
cares?
ghostwriter is. Yeah.
Who cares? She need one anyway. She can't rap. She just living in the moment. She got popular.
But why?
That's all
But
of SoundCloud.
if she can't rap though, bro, like why that face be like? Why does like my shit be like this? Like why we can't accept niggas who could rap but ain't stars?
I don't know.
Like we always be talking about lyrics and shit, but like why it's mad niggas out here that like can't,
Entertaining.
huh?
It's entertaining.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Like do we care about entertainment more than we care about like the real
Yeah.
essence of rap now?
niggas
Like
want to be entertained, man.
I just wanted
Honestly-
niggas to say that. Like I just want
Honestly,
niggas to say
we
it.
know,
I
and
like,
we.
no, personally, I
I
like
feel-
both
I-
because I don't like a lot of like the entertaining motherfuckers. Like I like them as maybe entertainers for a time, but I don't like their music.
But that's the thing.
Like, I
Like,
haven't
we
listened to
we
one Bad
still
Barbie
good music
song.
right now. Like,
Yeah,
a lot
we-
of
I
the
mean-
songs that are released are you're gonna dance. You're in the club, like in your shoulders. You know.
we like to hear ignorant raps. Well, I do. I like to hear ignorant raps.
That's really good,
I want to hear the most ignorant shit you could say. And if you could say some ignorant ass shit, I fuck with you. You gonna be a multi-millionaire. And if I was a record label, I'll sign you. I should be an A&R because I could find so many artists. I didn't found.
No, at the
plenty
same
of
time,
artists.
yeah, like I always say that too. Is that like I be talking to my lady at the house and she be like, "I hate this song that you're playing," and I be like, "I don't like it. I'm only playing it because I know it's about to be a banger.
gonna
Like
be a-
it's some
man.
shit. Like even the bro, like Breezy will tell you, it's songs that I'll come to this nigga with and be like, I don't like it. I'm just playing it for you because I want you to hear from me that like this gonna be a banger and shit like blow up and it's like
Yeah.
trash. Like even with What song was that? Yachty first song, like the ice water. Like, nigga brought me that. He was like, nigga, this is gonna be a hit. Like, this nigga's gonna blow the fuck up. I'm like, nah, he's not, my nigga. Like, I'm like, this song is hard, but the ice water nigga was not gonna blow up. 3 months later, he came to me. He was like, remember the ice water nigga? He was like, that's a little Yachty. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's ice water? Yeah. He was like, yes, nigga, that's him. I played it for you. I told you he was gonna be a star. I was like, you was right. I didn't catch that one. Like, you got that. But like, some niggas, it's like you don't even like the motherfucking music. You just be like, I know these 15-year-olds is finna pop Percocet and sip lean to this. So like,
oh, clearly I'm trashing. I still like music. Just makes me feel good. I don't give a shit.
No, I do too. But sometimes I just I pedestrianly come across some shit that you just be like when I first seen 6ix9ine, my first time seeing 6ix9ine, nigga, I was like, that nigga gonna be a star. First time seeing him. First time seeing a nigga, like I seen him on like one of the Russian shits when he did the like when he was overseas in Europe first, when he was still, I was like, that nigga gonna be a star.
I got into it. Well, not got into it, but
that nigga still a star now, probably.
Yeah, Well, I had said something about 6ix9ine a while ago on Twitter, and JT even was like, he gonna be big. What? Because I said this dude about to be big. He like, big in what? Big in what? I'm like, bro, trust me, bro. 6ix9ine gonna be big, man.
Big in the cell right now. Man.
Well, he big in the cell now, but I mean, it sucks that he went in at the fucking the most important time of his life. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, he got his.
Nah, I think I ain't gonna hold you up, my nigga. Like, some people we feel bad for, but it's like, yeah, like for some niggas, you know, bro. Like, yeah, like
I'm really gonna make that a shirt.
Yeah, somebody got
that boy up there in the treyway.
Yeah, like, but nah, I kind of think like the J Cole thing where he say like reflect like how like. I think they got Tekashi want him to ride inside of a cell or whatever. Like, I'm thinking about him on the cot, reflecting on his way to the top, wondering if it was worth it or not. Like, those lyrics, my nigga, like, I don't think niggas be really. Number one, this is my thing. I don't think we understand our daily shit, how much other people hate that. Like, our daily existence, like. Not like, oh, I wake up and I'm black, but like the fact that like you go get your CD from the bootleg man. You understand it's a whole industry that like fucking hates that and wants to arrest those people and do this. Like, as a part of a black person that grew up in any hood, like any like area like that, your whole ecosystem is of that is frowned on by the law, essentially. Like, motherfuckers going to buy their shirts wholesale. I'm sure initially some of the shit you was going to buy and who you was buying from wasn't niggas that was completely on the up and up. And it wasn't like you was really trying to do no crime. You wasn't really trying to be nothing. You was just really using the tools that your environment provided you and doing it that way. Sometimes we get money and we choose to celebrate the ways we know how to celebrate with money. But sometimes those are illicit ways of doing shit. So you ain't always really sitting here thinking like, nigga be like, yo, when I get some money, I'm gonna get guns so the homies ain't gotta worry, and I'm gonna get this. But real life, like, that's illegal as fuck. But only thing you're really doing is doing what you feel like a prosperous person from your neighborhood does. It's all you know how to do. So once you get money, you just gonna do this to the level of like catastrophic proportions. Like, you're not really gonna do shit like, it's mad celebrities and shit that you see be like, these niggas is millionaires, but they still go back to the hood, go back to the same corner store and buy juices for all the little kids that they know. Yeah, like, exactly. Nigga, get a quarter water for everybody on the block because that was the shit that you knew was affluence when you was a kid. To get a quarter water and chips was the shit. So now when you got money, you buy that shit for the whole neighborhood. Like, that's not a big thing, but that's what make you feel rich. And I feel like 6ix9ine was one of them niggas that was like he a nigga that like he found his place in the hood with niggas who gangbang and with niggas who did that shit. So when he got money, like, he was like, I'm gonna do this shit that the niggas who I love is gonna endear me in their hearts wholeheartedly. And that's making sure that they're safe, even if that's buying guns and making sure that they can like escape the like what's going on in the hood, even if that's drugs, like even if they can feel happy in their environments, even if that's smoking lean, like drinking lean, popping perks, smoking weed, like you gonna make sure they got all that stuff. But at the same time, when you're doing that, you're buying drugs, you're buying guns, you're attributing to illicit activities, and it's not right. But sometimes I feel like niggas just be celebrating money the only way they know how to celebrate it. Like, and it just so happens to be that where you learn how to celebrate from is a fucked up place.
Yeah. Hey, he blew it. He's a part of Blue Boys ENT now.
Fluid Boys.
He is no longer a Treyway affiliate.
He is part of the Blue Boys.
Blue Boys.
God.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yup.
Treyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got-
We
it's
don't
fucking
break,
Blue
we don't
Boys.
bend.
Fucking Target.
Oh,
It's fucking. That was the corniest shit ever to me.
Yeah, it's
when he said,
fucking Trojans.
like,
what? What are you
after
talking
all,
about?
you know what made that so corny to me? Is like you ran through a list of all shit that started with T's and you never said it's fucking Tory. Like that's
Yeah.
your own name, you bum. Like you never said it's fucking Tory.
It's fucking Tory.
It's fucking Takashi. You never said both y'all names starts with T's. You fucking dumb, you fucking bozo. And the nigga did not go. It's fucking Tory. It's fucking Takashi. Like you never did none of those, you dick face.
Fucking Trojan.
It's fucking Target.
fucking Target.
That
You yelled out two major brands who
know
don't
about-
endorse you when
turned
you
into
could
a
have said your own
Republican.
name.
Get a job, you bum. You turned into a
Fucking
Republican to tell
bum.
me he didn't say. Get a job, you bum.
Fucking bum. You know why? I was watching. Why is EJ Johnson just on the phone? Can you just why did that stop there?
What?
Why is that's EJ Johnson? It's Magic Johnson's son.
Oh, it is.
Hey, you
Yeah, that's
wow.
terrible.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
Yeah.
Why did that stop?
Whoa,
Oh, I
bro.
blame the shade room.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, that's there.
Made me
It's
forget
some
my
shit.
whole goddamn point right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching. Y'all ever be like, I'm sure everybody just be watching random Netflix shows, but this is why I said the one. Speaking of Tory, when I said it in an Italian ways, because I've been watching Bad Blood on Netflix. Did anybody watch that?
I do not, but I want to.
It's about how like everybody know about Italians and how like Italians got 5 families. Like
Yeah.
the fifth Italian family actually operates out of Canada, so that's what Bad Blood is about. It's about like the 5th Italian family, and them niggas operate out of Canada. So that's why it was like, speaking of a Canadian, it was just like mad Italian. And that's why I did there. It's just I've been watching that.
Oh my.
Yeah, what's that?
Yikes.
What?
Sheesh.
Got busted open.
For the first fight?
Oh damn. You gotta stop the fight after that.
He put some metal in his gloves.
What's going on? Nah, that's a bad cut, man, bro. That shit come from your. That's why they put Vaseline on your skin,
Yeah.
because you know when you punch, you're supposed to twist your hand, and that makes skin tear. Like leather, your skin don't move. So that's why you be having.
Dry.
That's why niggas put Vaseline on their face when you box. That's why you be seeing people like, I got my Vaseline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, can I tell y'all what was the funniest shit I seen this week? I'm sorry, I hate to talk about Soulja Boy one more time. When Soulja Boy was on live and he lifted the air chopper, like did y'all see what he?
But they
Oh
was
my
sitting there
god!
fighting with 5.5 inch.
Oh my god! This nigga Soulja Boy and Lil Dex was on the motherfucking
He took
IG
his
famous
shirt
Dex.
off and all of that.
The nigga Soulja Boy said, "Nigga, it's out there, nigga. Fight." Like
Yeah, that's.
shot an air gun. That was the funniest shit I seen. He shot the air chopper at that boy. He's gonna kill that man with that air chopper. Yeah, man. But we about an hour and 30 in, hour and 40 actually. Damn, it's a long ass episode.
Talking.
Yeah, about just random shit. But yeah, I think we can wrap it up here. KT Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man, Kimbo. Appreciate you finally. You a fuck nigga, but I appreciate you. He's a fuck nigga, bruh. Man, nigga don't be seeing me, so clearly, but she ain't fucking with the trail. So she's speaking about KT and Breezy and Nova because she don't fuck with the trail.
Upstanding citizen of the community.
Yes, sir.
All right, you know.
That's right. Give me honor to the guy who was the head of my life. Kimbo, fuck
This
ass.
fucking fuck nigga ENT out here.
Whoa.
Treyway.
Oh, well, I'm still good.
Shout out to all my fuck niggas out
I'm
there.
firing off on all cylinders.
That is the KT. That is the man that owns Dirty Laundry, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. He is the
Come visit.
right. Come down here, man. I'm super proud of this again, my nigga. That's why I'm super happy to be able to
Appreciate
do
it.
this. Like I hate the camera died and the recording didn't finish.
I know, that's so terrible. At least we have some good first clips. We can just do some preview or something.
Yeah, we could
Post.
definitely do a preview, man. That'll
I've
be
been
lit.
promising since the first episode we finna go to YouTube and film some shit. I got till now, so it's gonna come at some point.
We gonna eventually get back to the Dirty Laundry store and do another episode. It's people walking by waving.
Yeah.
This makes me feel like I'm actually somebody. Being at the store, I'm in the window and people are waving.
I
Like,
done told
are we
y'all.
gonna be?
We'll just have an audience outside.
Yeah, like low key. One day I'm gonna do a live audience up here. I haven't told
Told
KT
y'all, man,
yet.
I'm
but
tired
we're
of
gonna do
going
a
to
live
work. This
audience.
gonna work. This is gonna happen. I'm tired of clocking in.
Nah, without a
I'm over
doubt.
it.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I'm soon enough. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
That's what we
I'm
gonna
gonna
do.
change up on all y'all. Just want you to know ahead of time. So
Oh no, without a doubt.
Yeah,
I think the
you
people
know.
who know me already
TJ,
know.
that's not even my name, baby. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even know. Relax.
No,
I am changed.
without a doubt. When I get money,
It
y'all
is.
gonna, you can't call me EJ any money. It's gonna be EJ. It's
Yeah, you know.
EJ.
EJ.
Hello, EJ.
I'm gonna get rich on
It's not even
these
TJ,
niggas.
man. What's the
EJ.
Spanish word for J? Tejota. Like,
Te-
Tejota.
Nah, I'm gonna be French.
Tejota.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, don't
French.
talk
I
to
just
me,
feel like
bro.
that's rich in Spanish.
They
building a wall to keep Mexican people out.
Since high
It
school,
ain't
you
gonna-
really gotta reintroduce yourself. I talked about that already, but like you
I can
really
agree with that.
don't say hi. Like
Yeah, I've been out of
how
high
you
school
doing?
10
Like,
years
don't
now,
know
so
you.
I can do
We-
that.
Nah, I'm
I've been out of
not
high
the
school
same
10
nigga. Don't come up
years.
and talk to me.
Yeah.
I'll press charges. Like, I really caught the cops on y'all.
Yeah. I haven't figured
Some
out
of
what's
you
gonna be
niggas
my,
from
my
college too,
criteria
man.
for niggas. Like I haven't figured it out yet. Cause like my criteria for like if I'm gonna still associate with niggas once I get a certain level of fame. Like I seen Lil Duval the other day on TV and they asked him about Soulja Boy. He's like, I ain't too famous for this. He's like, I'm too famous for this. I ain't answering no questions. I'm too famous for this.
legitimately on how I feel
Like, so,
Word.
yeah.
in my body, and then I'm gonna check my bank account. If those things measure up, though, I might call security on you. Like so.
Well, I live a pretty regular life, my
Exactly.
nigga. So I don't need a lot of money in my bank account to stun on you niggas. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like my regular life plus actual like money attached to it that I'm not gonna use.
The day I can go buy 3 pair of all white Ultra Boosts and not worry about it, that's the day I'm gonna stun on you niggas. Like I seen Lil Yachty bought 2 pair of AirPods the other day. I got 1 pair, so I'm halfway there. I got a second pair of AirPods. I'm shitting on you
Lil Duval.
niggas.
Lil Duval don't get enough credit. Lil Duval be like, yo man, like I'm finna get on my plane. The day I can do that shit, yo, you gonna have to
I'm
make
not
it-
getting on a plane.
Living his best
I'm not
life.
getting on a plane.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get on, but the day I can just go get me a plane and like take off.
Cause planes killed Kennedy.
Oh my God, bro. What the
Kennedy
fuck?
died in the
Honestly,
plane
my nigga,
crash.
you finna die some way or another. I get me a plane.
Let me tell you something.
You gonna die some way. Them niggas
No.
told me. Look, them
I'm
niggas
not
told
making
me
it.
the
I'm
other
not
day,
gonna make it easy.
It was
I'm not gonna make it
last
easy.
week they
I'm not
said-
gonna make it easy.
They said you couldn't eat lettuce. Niggas out here eating ass. So like I'm just shit. I'm gonna die. Something gonna kill me, bro.
I understand that, but like I've ate enough ass. My body got an immune system to booty.
Just
Like
exactly.
I've gotten my fair
So
share of
that means
ass.
at some
I haven't
point, by the
I haven't
time
flown
can
enough
afford a
planes
plane,
myself.
Something gonna make it immune. My dirt baggeries will give me another immunity. So like
You ain't gonna be immune to a plane crash, nigga.
You don't know. I read a lot of comic books, bro. That Wolverine shit.
You live in that comic book world real heavy, my nigga. I hate to tell you, cancer still kills us.
Nigga, I fucks with
Ain't nothing
God.
in your
I
lifetime
fucks with
ha-
God heavy. I go up to what up?
This
Survive
nigga,
the
this
airplane.
nigga.
Bro.
Survive the airplane.
Earth is overrated. I'm not scared. I'm gonna get me a plane. Some stunter shit, niggas. I got a Bentley, dog. I got a rank. I got a plane, bro.
You see-
You not.
You see how this nigga just convinced himself that he was like you niggas.
I fucks with God.
This
dog.
nigga just convinced himself. First off, you just convinced yourself you was getting into heaven just to be able to hold on to your
First of
argument.
all,
Like you're not gonna
we
get to the
can
hate
put
and God. You gonna get to the gate and God gonna be like nigga.
In the book, it says
Nigga.
I'm made in
Nigga.
His image. Some of this shit I got honest. All right, I didn't. Well, like it just was there.
Just because you got Jesus didn't act on the part of him that you.
First of
that-
all, you think Jesus?
the part of him in
First
the
of
part
all,
of him that you got, he didn't act on that shit, my
when
nigga.
Jesus turned water into conjure with electrolytes, you think he wasn't fucking with me? He was fucking me already then.
That's
Jesus
common
pulled
shit
up
though,
and said,
bro.
"Y'all finna get some
That's
of this
common shit
brown,
though.
And y'all not finna dehydrate. because
That's
I
common
fuck
shit,
with
though.
miracles."
If Jesus would have did some shit like turn grass into fire apes of weed, then yeah,
don't
like
know
shout
he
out to my
didn't-
nigga. Like, but he
You
didn't
don't
do
know
that.
He didn't do that. He just told
Liquor
y'all
not
to write it
illegal,
down.
my nigga. Wine is not illegal. You turn water to wine. Shout out to you, but you didn't turn grass into fire as
Yeah,
weed,
he
my
turned-
nigga.
look,
Weed illegal, my nigga. Like you didn't do.
They called it wine. He turned water into Douce.
That was a big Kango hat.
I don't know what that was.
Bro was the
That nigga had a furry sombrero. That was a Kango sombrero.
That nigga had the church lady had some tango.
Yeah, like that was the.
that
was
shit was
This is why I know
wild.
the podcast is like blowing up because like we're at the end. It's just nonsense going on.
Oh, I'm putting all
There's
this.
no-
It's an
there's
hour
no-
and 45 minutes.
Ain't
I got
no
dirty
structure
laundry
right
KT up here. I'm in a dirty laundry store. I'm about to get the fuck out of here though, because I want to go to Wingstop before it closes.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Nigga, I just said I wanted Wingstop. I didn't say we couldn't keep drinking alcohol. I just said I wanted chicken. Like,
Reason over here in the corner, I think he got money on some shit, and I'm worried about him because like,
oh my nigga, it's
Yeah,
Saturday
you
night, bro.
look
I'm about
over- you
to.
look
It's about to be
stressed.
Saturday night like a bitch. I'm about to end this. Y'all follow podcast. Just a dope ass podcast.
go
Just a dope
follow,
ass
man.
pod.
Yes, sir,
You know,
yes,
I wish-
sir.
Follow the Dirty
Another one of y'all tell
Laundry
me, you know, my
LA.
bro is funny, and I don't see you reposting and shit. We finna fight. I'm gonna pull up to your house.
Yeah, I'm not pulling up to you. You just wouldn't shut the door on your own bitch, but you gonna pull up on some niggas that won't listen to your podcast. We gonna talk about this off the air because you misdirecting your energy. You're
Am I?
misdirecting your energy. Yeah,
You want to be rich or no?
I do.
Okay. That's it.
We don't talk about this off the air because I don't know what your bitches do because my bitches push the pod. I don't know what you talking about. All my bitches support us.
I'm not talking about them or her. Chelsea, you awesome. She pushed the pot.
All my bitches push the pod. I'm holding on to my joke, my nigga. I'm not letting go of my joke to be able to not get in trouble. I'm getting in trouble for my jokes, my nigga.
That was sent to grown ass men. Like, you funny, bro.
Who?
I don't see you repost this shit though, nigga. I'm not that funny yet, apparently.
I treat this podcast like the club. I figure if I get a bunch of hoes here, the niggas will follow. So I just be telling the homegirls like, y'all gonna retweet this. You need a club. Get the club full of hoes first, and then niggas will follow. Niggas find out like y'all bitches be listening to that. I gotta listen to that. What y'all say? She got a fat ass. I'm gonna listen to what she listen to.
I ain't got no hoes.
Who?
I ain't got no hoes.
It's wintertime.
My hoe is asleep. It's sleep and getting up early for work. That's my hoe.
All right, y'all. Y'all follow. Y'all follow on Instagram and post it on Snapchat and tell your grandmamas.
Yeah, tell your mama.
Spread the word. Spread the love.
On God and them. I don't even know who in them is, nigga.
Donda.
On,
That's who you put
on God and them, nigga. I don't even know who in them is, nigga.